I already can't see straight. Something happened.
Yeah, baby. Heavy Drinking Podcast, episode 68.
69.
Woo!
Almost.
Almost.
It almost
69.
lined up.
We were almost there.
It almost
would
lined
have been
up.
so epic.
I'm here with the usuals. Paulo.
If you're wondering why you're listening to this music, it's because this is the 420 episode, which Jay conveniently forgot to mention.
It was almost 42069.
It almost was. It almost was. Why do we have to start on a down note?
Believe me, it's not going to be a down note tonight. We got plenty to fucking get through. Also, I feel like unless it's like an indica night,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that much of a downer either.
So, much like the last 420 episode, which was just me and Jay, a.k.a. PB and J.
I brought some support this time.
Yes, you brought 3 other members of the podcast who actually showed up. But much like that podcast, we will be drinking a few weed-related beers, but I insist that nobody here is actually high. I insist.
Yeah. I did not inhale.
I also did a thing, so we're going to be drinking a lot of non-weed related beers too.
We are too.
But we're going to blow it out for fucking 420
We are.
because we weren't here last year. It was only you two guys.
It was.
Yeah, and that was a mistake.
And it didn't get,
I think
didn't
it
get
was-
great reviews.
And apparently it was terrible. I didn't listen to that show.
Nobody listened to it.
But also with us tonight is Justin Phillips.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's going on, Justin?
DJ, cut that music.
Ski.
Anyone want to do some housekeeping before we really get into it?
Yeah, I'll do it. We want to thank our sponsors, as always, Taproom Tackers. They had a sale, but I believe it ended today, so fuck off. Blowfish for hangovers at 4hangovers.com. Use the code HEAVYDRINKING for 15% off. Fairfield Wines and Spirits, Amazon, Lyft, and, of course, the lovely ladies of the Drunk Alpaca. We love you very much.
Yes.
I'm also wearing a neon pink pair of MeUndies with drunk alpacas on them today.
Not a sponsor.
Not yet, but I would really like them to be, because spending $25 on a pair of underwear every month seems ridiculous. But they're very comfortable.
Why do you have to buy them every
very
month?
much worth it. Because it's a subscription service.
Is that how they like? Is that how they?
Wait, you have to throw your underwear out
Yeah.
once a month?
Is that is that their rationing?
They're
though?
dry. They're dry wipe.
Are you sure that's a...
Is that their rationing though?
What?
Like paying $25 for underwear isn't ridiculous because you're only doing it once a month.
No, the rationale.
It will do it automatically for you.
The rationale is if you put them on, you'll never let your girlfriend touch your balls again, because these are the best thing that's ever touched your ball.
Are they boxer briefs?
You can get whatever you want, baby.
I can't do that.
You can get whatever you want, baby. There's
have-
trunks. There's boxer
Trunks?
briefs.
What are trunks?
Trunks are shorter than boxer briefs, so they end up being tighty whities.
Yeah, I
By the time you bend over and grab something, they're just tighty whitey.
can't do that.
There's thongs. The
Can't do that.
thong.
Why would you do that?
Who was that?
They're the that was Cisco. They're the most comfortable thing I've ever had on my
Okay,
on
again,
or
not a
around
sponsor.
my
Let's wait till they pay us, and then
I'm
we'll
not gonna do that.
anus.
That's weird.
then we'll blow them.
Speaking of Fairfield Wines and
Oxballs?
Spirits.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Speaking of Fairfield Wines and Spirits, Dave, what are we drinking right now?
So Fairfield Wines and Spirits beer of the week is the local Bud from Firefly Hollow. And we're just gonna kick right in with that one.
Yeah, we have a lot of beer to get through, so we're just going to open up with local Bud from it's a New England pale ale from Firefly Hollow. It's a little bit malt forward. It says hazy and hoppy. Keep it cold. Do you want me to read the description? Because Jay is a little bit incapacitated tonight.
Yeah, do that.
Oh,
What do you mean? You can try.
as I say that, I tried to focus on the can and my eyes went cross-eyed. Oh Jesus
It's a
Christ!
lot of stuff. Oh,
I'm getting to the point now where to read something really small and close up, I have to take my glasses off, which is not very cool. We knew the first time we opened a bag of Connecticut-grown Nugget, we had something special. They were exceptionally dank, resinous, and even sticky to the touch. The oils clung. I feel like that's a dirty word for vagina.
Clung.
Oh no, sorry.
Wait, really?
That's clunge. The oils clung to our fingers, turning us yellow like a
Clung
child
better.
gone mad in a bag of cheesy puffs. Giddy and lost in the heady aroma, we brewed our first batch of local bud. This is giving me a headache because the writing is so small, but I think you get the idea. What do you think? Okay.
I was just taking my first sip as you said that, so I wasn't ready to respond yet.
I thought you were asking me to critique the write-up
No, I was talking about the beer.
of the beer.
Firefly
It's pretty
Hollow.
good. It's a little light. It's definitely drinkable. Like session, like you can just fucking.
It's got
pound
me.
this one.
It's got me out of breath.
What town are they in again?
Good.
Bristol.
Bristol. They're the ones that's like, it's like that really long driveway and the
Yeah.
parking lot's in the back.
Yeah, they're like literally like the other side of the tracks.
Yeah. It's good. I'm not really sure why it's not in a 16-ounce can. I don't really drink
I know,
anything that's not in
he-
16-ounce can.
Will handed it to me. I was like, oh, this is a 6-pack.
yeah.
I'm not used to that.
Some guys have smaller packages.
You know what? More people should do that though.
What?
The smaller can sizes, I feel like, are better for the. If you're getting an IPA, I don't know. Sometimes you don't want it.
It's a weird mind fuck though. Like anytime I'm looking at beers now, if it's not in like a 16
I'm
ounce,
not
I'm like,
interested.
eh.
But see, that's the thing.
But
It's
why can't it like?
you're right about the
Yeah.
serving size, for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're so used to the good ones being 16-ounce. that you
Right,
don't
like
even look at
it's
the
like a
other
mind. It's a fucking mental thing.
Yeah, it's really our judgment, man. Like we pass judgment on things by how they look, right?
ones. Welcome to the 420 episode.
Like if you show up to your Wall Street job in a tracksuit, people aren't going to take you seriously.
Or will they take you extra seriously? Because normally the guy that shows up in a tracksuit at Wall Street is a fucking billionaire.
Could be.
And
That's
everybody else is working their balls off.
Perspective.
Right?
Think about that.
You think about it.
So
Anyway.
Justin, how's things
I
going?
generally do not think about
Things
that.
are going all right. Things are going all right.
Yeah, good. Pull that microphone just a
Great.
little bit forward. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome,
There you go.
Justin.
Hug it. Yeah, hug
Hug it.
it. Get
Ready.
right up. Get right up on
Oh,
it. We like.
on it.
See
What are you
now we
coughing
can.
for?
Now we can hear you.
Excellent.
Why are you coughing?
I don't know if
things-
we're coming down something. Spring, has
Things-
sprung, you know, stuff like that. Allergical.
Got a little bit of
Allergy.
This is gonna be
little bit
a
of
fucking
snip-
shit show.
a little bit of the sniffles there. So
I'm
Justin,
sniffling?
how are things? Just good?
They're all right.
Anything going on?
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
Pleasure to have you.
Thanks for coming, Justin.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Everybody take care. Till next time. Next Saturday, April 27th, we have our, I guess it's now the second annual
Yes, it would be. Yeah.
Homebrewers Ball,
I'm super excited. for
hosted
that.
by Bad Sons.
Also, I don't have tickets, so I hope that I get to go.
Oh, you want to go?
I do want to go.
Okay, cool. We'll talk.
I thought I was going to be in LA, but it turns out I'm LA. But it turns out I'm not going to be till October. So now I really want to go to the fucking Tibet.
I thought you'd be like, comes to find out I'm not because I'm broke.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that wasn't the reason. There's a few reasons.
Sorry.
But yeah, we had a great fucking time at it last year.
We
Yeah,
did.
that was
How many
awesome
brewers were there last year? How many home brewers?
Homebrewers. So the funny part when I answer this question, even when I'm looking through our registration forms, we have guys that are 3 or 4 guys that will like submit their own stuff, but under one so-called brewery. So there's probably 22 or 24 unique breweries, but then there's guys that like brew under the same name. So there's probably like close to 30.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Jay.
Jay, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Not much.
So there's probably close to like 30 like unique brewers
Oh,
that are there. I mean, some of these guys are bringing 30 and 40 gallons of beer. So
no shit.
yeah, they really get into it, which is great. You know,
Nice.
We
That's
had
awesome.
we had a lot of fun last year. I think that's where we met Night and Day
Night and Day
for the first time. I think they won something last year. Right?
I think Matt's a good brewer. He wins stuff all over.
They've been cleaning up all over the place.
Yeah, well, the cool part is that we've had guys involved in our events that have won national awards.
Nice.
So it's cool to see how far these guys have come. There's one guy, John Petray, who was Phantom Brewing, who's now going on to open up his own place.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so we Steiny works at
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
Worries
yeah,
now.
we know. Yeah. good
We've
stuff.
had other guys that have moved on professionally. Johnny from Armada, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see these guys like kind of work their way up.
Yeah.
You know?
And plus, it's like I kind of like the home brewer. Well, you say home brewer, but they're making professional quality beer.
Well, yeah, and they spend thousands of dollars.
Right.
on their
Yeah. It's like
equipment.
hard to say home brew system, but like they kind of have to work really hard to stand out, and a lot of them do stand out. So like they're making some really innovative and cool shit.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing too about brewing 5 or 10 gallons at a time is that you can really go crazy with adjuncts and creativity and put some weird shit in your beer. Last year, this guy Tom Farrelly from Loaded Dragon did the Sour Patch.
That's the
Kids
Sour
beer.
Patch.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was really good beer.
Actually, so I'm gonna bring something up, but it's pertinent later, so don't make fun of me. I'm in an axe throwing league, and I sucked the first week, and I've battled my way up to second place.
Oh, I thought you were coming out.
No, but but actually the guy. So one of the guys I'm in the league with, Steve, he one of his clients is the guy that did the sour beer or the Sour Patch Kids beer from there, and he actually. We've been trading beers every week at Axe League, and 2 of the beers in the cooler right now are courtesy of Steve. So shout out to Steve.
Nice.
We're gonna be
Very
drinking
cool.
those. So, what have you guys been up to?
Jay's been coughing.
I'm coughing a
Are
lot.
you drinking a 2 Roads over there?
Yeah.
Been trying to concentrate on coughing. You know, just be kind of concentrate on coughing.
What's that thing that
You know,
A lot.
coughing
Doing it a
makes
lot.
you? What is it?
coughing does what?
There's like a rhyme that's like.
Oh, that's great.
Are you okay?
my god.
That's great.
So, are there tickets left for the Homebrewers Fest?
Yeah, there's tickets. We're over the 300 mark easy now.
But it's outdoors, right?
It's outdoors,
So yeah, because I think the cap was 300 on the Sours Fest, but I was inside.
Yeah, that was inside. I think they could accommodate more. When I was talking to Mark about you're talking about the April Sours
Yeah.
at Badlands. Yeah, that was their inaugural event. Mark wanted to cap it pretty low
Yeah.
just to see how things went and kind of control crowds. And
They went well.
It went great. Yeah, it was pretty packed. It was pretty for the people that showed up. It was pretty packed. I mean, if you capped it low,
I mean, it was sold out. So
yeah, but it was. I mean, it was an awesome turnout, and all the beers are great.
But the Homebrewers Fest was fun because it was outside specifically, and it's kind of like the beginning of.
Yeah, kind of beginning of the
it's
season.
like the
Yeah.
beginning of the spring season.
Yeah, and the neat thing is like you were saying before, a lot of the brewers are guys that go on to be professional breweries. It's kind of like being able to I don't know, see LeBron in high school. You
yeah,
know?
it's like when you go to Toad's place to see a band and then you see him play a huge arena or something big.
Yeah.
You know, when they see,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see them when they're
they
in
they
their
blow
infancy.
up and get huge. Yeah. So I mean,
Or
last
when they
year,
try to kill their wife and then they got to play it on the way back down again.
Yeah, that's Tim. I think referring to Tim.
Yeah. That was a great show, though.
I
You actually went to that?
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
That was a fucking great show, dude.
I'd say the majority of the beers last year, maybe, be honest, maybe 85% of the beers last year tasted like a professionally made beer, like something that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I would say more than that. I didn't have anything that was like dog shit.
No, not at all. They were all great beers. I'm just saying, like a vast majority of them were like stuff that you expect to come out of a can, not from somebody's travel.
Oh, yeah.
tap
Some-
setup.
Yeah, those guys,
out of a keg.
they really take their shit seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you isolate all of the noises Jay's making to play a sound drop sleep?
We should.
Bitch.
Why do you keep saying that, man? Stop being the victim. Take control of your life. You're not fucked. You're just coughing a little bit.
No, I just mean for the efficacy of this.
Are you going night?
I don't know what's going on.
We're losing
You
Jay.
okay? We are. He's slowly
Okay,
tapping out.
Not okay. I just
He's gonna be after the break. He's gonna be on his knees behind the counter. It's kind of like his arms up.
All right, I'm done with mine. Who's ready for something from the Magic Tavern?
Let's do
I've
it.
been ready.
Your magic box there.
That's your only contribution in the last 20 minutes of talking. I've been ready. I've been ready. I've been ready. Jesus
He's
Christ.
gonna puke in the sink.
Probably.
Please puke in the sink and nowhere else.
This thing works. Feel free.
Turn the pump on now.
You're not gonna puke.
I'm not gonna puke. I don't puke.
What do you call? What do you?
Everybody knows that.
What do you got? A cold? What's going on?
No,
You got the itis?
very dry.
You just try all around here. Just try.
All right.
You're killing me.
Oh, fuck. All right. The first thing I'm pulling out of my bag of tricks is Fat Orange Cat opened this weekend.
Ooh.
And I have not actually tasted this yet. It's called Fat Orange Cat Little Blue Penguin. I only have one 16-ounce can of this, so it's just a taste for everybody. But there's going to be a lot of tastes in there.
And we do have one very special beer coming up that's not out yet that we picked up today.
Oh yeah, when
you listen
this
to it,
comes
it will
out,
be.
it will be out, and you should go get it right away. But we're gonna save it for later. Give me your glass. So I actually haven't had this one. Pour that out, or suck it out. I actually haven't had this one. I had a few tastes while I was there because, as we know, Fat Orange Cat only does the tasting thing.
Yeah, how busy was their opening?
So I had a party to go to on Saturday, so I actually went on Sunday. They, you know how they do the cans where they do the glasses, and you keep the glass. They actually ran out of glasses on Saturday, so Sunday they were doing the tastes were $1 less, but it was plastic cups.
Gotcha.
So I imagine Saturday was pretty heavy. They said there was something like 750 glasses that they went through. So,
Whoa.
yeah.
Damn.
So this is Little Blue Penguin, Little Blue Penguin from Fat Orange Cat.
All right.
Smells good.
If you're doing the math in your head at home, that's about $6,800 they made that one day.
I don't think they were, but
I think this is better than the remove the beer from the bottom of the ocean we did.
I like it. It's smooth. It's not too not too crazy. It's just like a easy drinking.
Yeah.
Type of. It's got a little bit of. I don't want to be gay about it, but it's got a little bit of something. At the end.
Hey you, hey you, hey you, hey you.
Just joking. No, it's got like a little bit of something at the end, but I like it.
No, that was me touching you.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan, honestly.
They're calling it an IPA or
New England.
Well, there should be full disclosure here. It's a New England style IPA brewed with Sauvignon Blanc grape juice.
Oh, that's probably what I'm getting.
okay.
Isn't what you're getting?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, because it's a little weird to me. Like, that's,
Is it?
No, because I
No, 'cause I
thought
couldn't-
Sauvignon
I couldn't
Blanc
pick it
blind,
out.
So I could see what
I like it.
Yeah,
I had in my head.
Like I said, I didn't try this one at the thing. I just saw that. Oh, this is 12% Beer Project beer.
What's the ABV on there?
This is 7.7.
Really?
Yeah.
It's getting me a little warm over here.
Actually, I just found out. Do you guys remember? I said there was a guy in my company that's like super, super high up, and he left to start a brewery. Like he was really, really high, like
oh yeah.
vice president of my company left to start a brewery. Well, I found out it was 12% Beer Project, and this is a 12% Beer Project. So, and actually, funny story. I was at Counterweight the other day, and he walked in, and like was standing right next to me the whole time. We were both staring at each other, like, "Are you who I think you are?" But like nobody said anything to each other because we didn't work in the same office. We worked in different buildings.
Oh,
so
okay.
I only met him a couple of times.
Right.
Like we talked on the phone, but I
What's his
rarely saw
name?
him
You
in
should say
person.
his name. We should have him on the podcast.
His name's Alex Blank, and I'd love to have him on the podcast.
That'd be great.
So 12% Beer Project. Let's talk to him.
For some reason, he listens.
And also, sorry I didn't say hi to you at at Counterweight the other day because it definitely was him. Yeah, I like this. I think it's better than the last one we did on here.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I'd fuck it.
I'd have a couple.
I don't know if I'd have a couple. I'll finish this one.
Try putting a nicotine lozenge in your mouth.
I think that's what that finishes.
No, I'm good.
That finishes the grapes, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's what, and that was what was weird to me.
I like it though. So you know what? It's not like drinking at a bar type of beer. It's kind of want to be out on like a patio somewhere.
It's share one 16-ounce glass with your 5 friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I
I
mean?
think that's about enough for me.
But like you want to sit out there, like the breeze is kind of cutting through your hair. You know, you kind of like do that weird thing that dudes do when they cross their leg. You know,
When their balls hang out of the
Huh? What?
you know what I mean? And then you kind of just like sit back and enjoy it.
What do you do weird when you cross your legs?
You know what I mean? You know, like some bougie dudes, they'll do that weird
Like
thing where they're just, like when you were a kid and you had to take a shit, but you wanted to hold it. So you just kind of, you know what I mean?
This works for radio real well.
It does. I was wondering how long you was going to go with that.
Also, I really like going to Fat Orange Cat, the way it's set up, and it's like a outdoors experience. It's farm and all this shit. But I got to say, on opening weekend, something fucking went wrong, and every bug on the planet was...
Well, you're on a farm.
Yeah, but like it was like terrible.
Yeah.
I got a fucking bug bite right on my elbow.
They're probably
So now
horse
every time I
flies.
put my fucking hand, like arm down on something, it's like...
You're probably getting bit by horseflies
Yes.
because they have animals, right?
Yeah, they have goats and
Yeah.
chickens.
So you're probably getting bit by horseflies.
Yeah, I don't know. I think next time I'm gonna bring some fucking...
super enjoy.
I mean,
Bug
it's
spray.
cool, but maybe not what you want to put next to something where people hang out.
Jay's just like 4 feet away from his microphone, just saying like 2 words every 10 minutes. It's like
Dude, I got
Just
nothing
like-
right now.
Somebody,
super enjoyable.
Worst idea.
does anybody have like a coffee pot? Chester coffee pot? Oh, no, that was Chester Copper Pot. Wasn't Chester Copper Pot the guy
Chester Benningfield.
from the Goonies? Chester Copper Pot.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know.
If Jay doesn't get any better by the break, we'll open up 9/11 for him. We'll just let him go. We'll just let him go.
Oh, who go where?
We'll just 9/11.
Oh,
have at it. You see? See?
right.
See how he lights up like
I
a
might
Christmas
eat
tree?
something
Look at
that,
him.
you know.
Oh, God.
Life just you just got the life just came back into him.
Should we get him an IV or something? Like-
Do I seem that messed up?
yes.
Because it's just a long day. A lot going on.
Tell us about it.
Nah, yeah.
No, we're gonna skip it. Hey,
All right.
you want to be useful and grab another beer out of the fridge?
Yes.
We got a lot to go through.
Oh, you're waiting on me?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You're the fridge
Wait on
guy.
me.
wait. Yeah,
They're all
we're-
in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeff's got everything.
We're blowing through
We
those.
still have.
Okay.
We still have. Oh, dude, I got.
Jeff's
shitload.
got everything.
Let's do it.
So before we get to the next one, actually, Justin, what's some stuff that you've been drinking lately? You've been into, or not into? I like that. I like those stories.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I've been to 160 something breweries across the country.
You can back up off a little bit. No, you're just rubbing up again on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Lately, I just made a trip to Equilibrium Brewing in Middletown, New York. Don't know if you've had any of their stuff.
I've actually heard of them quite a bit lately, but I have not been there. No.
Yeah, no, they have really, really good stuff. What else have I been drinking lately?
Tell me something you haven't liked.
Ooh, something I haven't, absolutely have not liked. God, I don't want to say anything negative about people.
Oh, go ahead, talk shit. We love it.
Yeah.
People don't love
We've been saying we're going to be more honest here. So
You don't have to call out a brewery, but is there a
You're
style
not
that you're
calling
kind of
anybody out?
So
but
I
you
will.
know what?
I
Like,
will say this: at the April Sours event, there were
Yeah.
several breweries that still don't have a handle on sours. I mean, there's obviously it's something that takes a bit. The way they've been souring is what they call a kettle sour.
See,
yep.
So the kettle sour and the real sour breweries and stuff is kind of like the cheating way.
See, but here's the thing. I
There's a
actually
shortcut.
like kettle sours because I feel like the actual beer characteristics come through a lot more. And I have a kettle sour with me today that I will demonstrate my
It's
point.
totally. I understand you can have very good kettle sours. I just don't think that they understand that there's other bugs in there that have a tendency to grow.
Well,
or,
yeah.
So they run into problems with off flavors. Butyric acid, is probably the main one. There's too much oxygen in the presence of that. Gives you that vomit type of characteristic, which is obviously.
Oh, I thought that was
terrible.
just my vomit. I thought that was just puking in the back of my throat.
That's hot.
Speaking of Axelrod and Steve Tyrell, this is one of the ones he brought to me. I have not had this one from Counterweight. It's called Creature Preacher. It is an IPA, and
That's a
is
counterweight?
5.8%.
It is. Well, it's 5.8 would be put it in the pale ale category.
Touche.
Can't you look that up,
It's
Mr.
got an interesting color.
No? You're not doing that?
From the clouded depths comes an IPA that delivers a
Look at the beard.
lupulin
Kinda like a-
saturated sermon.
He's reading it.
Apparitions of tropical fruit materialize in a whirlwind of fragrant passion
doing
fruit
it.
like
He's reading it already.
piquancy? Piquancy?
Yeah.
Piquancy?
Piquancy.
Piquancy.
He probably would have read it.
I don't know if that's right.
Leave the robes and the cult behind and accept the creature preacher. That sounds like something from a ghost song, but I hope it's good. I have not had it. Smells like grapefruit.
It does. It tastes like a muted grapefruit.
I do love counterweight.
Yeah, Counterweight always has some good stuff. I haven't been up there in a while. I got to get back up there.
Yeah, I don't know why I just happened to go in the other day, but it was.
What day were you there?
It must have been the day after April Sours, so the Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, all right. Yeah. Because their 2-year anniversary party was just this past Sunday on the 14th,
Wait, when was April Sours?
the 6th.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, yeah. This last Sunday is when I did the Fox Farm and Fat Orange Cat and all that shit.
Fox Farm's another great brewery.
Well, hold on to your balls.
I'm guessing there's a Fox Farm in there.
You got some swale, some
You
burst.
got all this today?
Yeah, both. Yes, I got it all today.
If I had
I've
to
been driving all over Connecticut.
if I had to describe this, I would say it's like if you can imagine like the taste of Fresca. It's like the mouthfeel of like an Orangina.
Orangina, it's pronounced actually.
I don't know if I
No?
Oh, Jay's back.
Jay only
Do you have thoughts?
Jay only pops up when he's got something shit to talk about something.
No.
That's not true.
And I'm out.
Describe to us how you're feeling right now.
Feel.
Number 9.
You want a PB&J? There's a whole box somewhere up there.
Did I say I was hungry or?
No, I could tell you.
I think he just wants to like get you
I could tell.
Stop talking?
settled.
Yeah, shut up.
No, not stop talking. I want you to
You're a
start
little
talking.
too verbose tonight.
Okay.
You never wrote back to me when I told you there's Letterkenny tickets for sale in New York.
Oh, I
Whoa,
thought I
what?
did.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, they're playing New York City
For
at
real?
at the PlayStation Theater in Times Square.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I want to go, but they're like $130 or something.
seriously?
Jesus.
Fuck that.
I mean, Michelle Milette's going to be there in real life, so that's
Close
worth
up-
that's
close
worth it.
up
Just
on the TV.
what?
If anyone at home is wondering what the podcast menu looks like, it consists of canned sardines.
Oh, those were good last
They're
time.
always
We did
Oh
that,
my
right?
god! If you eat sardines right now, I'm
We
gonna
did that,
fucking
didn't we?
barf.
Uncrustable PB&J sandwiches.
Maybe it was after.
There's a Costco.
Fresh prepared dog food with peas and carrots.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess if you want to dig deep.
Oh, you got grape
There's
jelly.
there's a Costco-sized case of fruity snacks. There's pickles in the fridge, and a new addition: little glass jars of caramel flan.
Oh, those look so good.
They
Where did
are
those come
amazing.
from?
From Costco.
Really? And they're like you can
in
keep
glass?
the glass?
Glass.
Are they like
you
big
can
enough?
keep the glass, but I love just tossing it out.
Are they
Fuck
big
you.
enough for like tasters though for beers?
Sure, if you want.
They're decent size.
Yeah, I guess you could use them for that. But would you?
I mean, it's heavy drinking.
Is flan good?
Flan's delicious.
It sounds good.
My mother used to make flan, and I'm kind of angry I didn't think of selling it in little things like that. It's really good.
You are an idiot.
Oh god damn it.
You laughed it out.
I did.
Get it out? All right.
Good. So this counterweight's good.
Creature preacher.
Preacher.
It's a cool looking can.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, Counterweight has some really weird, like
Pointed
death
at me.
metal kind of imagery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like.
It's like it just looks like vines.
Yeah.
You can't really read it.
It looks like a Tool album.
Vines.
It looks like a Tool album cover, kind of. Mesmerizing Jay right now.
You can tell.
Just focusing in on the details.
He's like dozing off.
Yeah. Speaking of Tool, that should
Are
be
you going
out,
to taste delicious,
that
by
should
the
be
way?
out soon.
should be out this month.
You going to taste
Really?
delicious? Are
Said
we
it
still
would.
recording?
Yeah.
No,
This is
they're done.
awful. Justin walked out.
Oh, wait.
He just left.
We're not
I
recording?
think he was.
I felt like we
No,
took
no,
a
no,
break, but
We were talking about Tool, and I thought he said, "Are they still recording?" And I thought we were talking about the album. We are recording. Yes.
They are not.
what's awesome with the flan, by the way, postcoital snuffleupagus.
Oh,
A delicious pairing.
did you give Justin one?
Oh, we should have Justin try some of that.
We're adding
you
another
never
beer
have
to
it
the
yet?
list. The shit we have to drink.
I don't think I can do that. No, there's a lot in there.
I put all of it in there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Nice.
2 days ago.
Yeah, we should see what when he comes back from the bathroom. We should see what he says about it.
What's next?
Are you ready?
I
I'm
mean,
always
dude, we're
ready.
just plowing through shit now.
Dude, we got
Yeah,
lunch.
that's what she said.
That's all you want. 2 beers. 3 beers.
We've only been recording for like 30 minutes.
Are you serious? I couldn't through them, man.
Well, once we get to the crowlers, it's going to take longer to get through them.
You know what we should have done? I really wanted to do. I wanted to go to like Stop and Shop and just get like those pre-made pizzas, you know, like the frozen ones, and just toss them on the fucking smoker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Smoked
saw that.
pizza.
Yeah, I saw the smoker. What's going on with that? Did you use it yet?
I don't know if I want to tell the story on the podcast or not, but
You do. You do.
so I went to go buy the smoker at a big box store because I decided I want to buy a wood pellet grill / smoker, but I'm not rich as are nobody else here, so I decided I'm buying the smaller one. So I show up, wait around, got all the accessories and shit, put in the cart, bags of pellets and shit. Finally found a store employee to help me out. Show him the model I want. Dude leaves for 20 minutes, comes back with like the giant, like the biggest model they sell. I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh shit, this is not the one you want, huh? No, it's not. He's like, you sure you don't want this one? No, I don't. Like, the thing's like $800. I can't afford that. He's like, well, fuck it. It's marked up wrong. So you want this one for the price of the smaller one? Because, I mean, it's their problem. They marked it wrong. So I was like, yes, I want that. So I ended up coming home with a fucking gigantic smoker, which I've been trying to use. I just haven't really been able to. I made salmon the other day.
Okay, so when you say you haven't been able to, is it because you're learning or do you just haven't had time?
I got it like 3 days ago.
Because I heard that it's like difficult to figure
It
out.
really isn't.
Oh, it's not.
No, not at all.
I mean,
I don't smoke meat because I don't eat meat.
I
I would like you to smoke a nice Gouda wheel.
Yeah, I'm down. I just want, you know what I want to do? I want to smoke clams in it. Kind of want to do that like soon.
all right.
Set it to like, 2 something, 3
Some
something.
nose clams. Give me a glass.
What are you talking about?
I mean, there's definitely like if you're gonna smoke shit, there's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Because I mean, is yours?
Well, I heard that like everybody goes out and buys a big green egg, and then like
You know what though?
everything
the
they
learning,
make sucks until they figure it out.
the learning curve involves eating, so it can't be that bad.
That's true.
Well, no. I mean, it's
You know
it's
what I
not like when I got mine last year. The first thing I did was a brisket because every video and everything I saw said never start with a brisket as your first thing to smoke. So I said I'm going to
So
do
you
that.
did?
Yeah. And I mean, it came out half good. Like half of it was really good, half of it was fucking not so good. But
Yeah.
it was a learning curve. But mine is also I don't know if is yours like an automatic, like you put the pellets in, set the temperature, and it'll smoke it
Yeah.
automatically. Because like mine, you have to. Like mine, you put the chunks in,
Yeah.
you put the wood in, you have to get the
Yep.
temperature
yeah,
right.
You let it
you have
burn
to,
down
like-
the embers, and then you throw some wet shit in there to kind of get the smoke going.
Yeah, but you also have to, like, I have to sit by mine and make sure it stays temperature and adjust the vents and all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. This one you don't do that. You just set the temperature and kind of.
You got the easy one.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a hopper on the side, and you can buy like all the different like types of wood pellets. So you literally just toss in like
Oh yeah,
what-
see mine. I'm doing like
flavor you
wood
want.
chunks and like in a separate like smoker box.
Yeah.
That's
No, this one like the actual pellets it burns. You can set it up so that it burns out. It burns them like it feeds them quicker than they can burn, so they start smoking up.
Mhm.
And it smokes up, dude. Like it's, I'm kind of like, will the neighbors complain? Because it's a lot of fucking smoke.
you're not supposed
Like,
to get
it
all
it
that much.
escapes like that?
Yeah,
I thought
you're
it
not-
stayed in. I thought that was
Uh,
And,
No,
yeah, and
it,
you're
like,
not supposed. You're not supposed to get
well,
all
the
that
same
much.
thing. The same mechanism that's smoking is also keeping it hot. It,
Well,
like,
yeah,
it-
that's
like
that's your heat source.
it plows through them. Like if you really want to smoke something, you can get it like white like white, thick clouds of smoke coming out of
Yeah,
it.
but that's not what you're. That's not your.
I'm just saying, like, it can do that.
It's not a vape pen. You're not like looking for like big.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I own a Subaru. All right.
Speaking of owning Subarus, this is the next beer from Counterweight tonight.
How did that
Wow,
sound?
what a segue.
It is called Vulture Culture. It's another one I haven't
Oh,
had
I've been
yet.
looking
It's
for- I
a
haven't had
double
this one yet.
IPA. It says Vulture Culture is a deeply resinous American IPA with notes of pineapple and passion fruit. Massive amounts of Galaxy hops additions create an intensely flavorful and aromatic experience. It is 8%.
Vulture culture.
Vulture Culture.
This
Preacher.
is amazing.
It's actually very reminiscent of a Trillium
Yeah.
style beer.
Yeah, I was about to say almost like a treehousey type of deal they got going on there.
This one again.
Oh yeah,
was
that's
from
good.
my
Yeah,
boy
I like that a lot. That's
Thanks,
good.
Steve.
Makes me feel nice.
It's dank.
It is dank.
We should get up to fucking Counterweight more often. That was our first remote podcast that we
Well,
did.
it's coming up again.
Was that Counterweight?
The Helmet Art Show's coming up soon.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're invited, does it?
I didn't say we were going to do a show there. I just said we can go back.
Jay, I think when we make an IPA, it should taste like this.
I agree. And I think my recipe
Make
comes
that happen.
somewhat close, but it's been years.
Huh? Make that happen, please. Thank you.
Yeah, it's funny. Every time I go to, okay, that's not true. I went to Counterweight once and
I mean,
I bought some Wizard Fight. But every other time I've been there, I've never they haven't had IPAs available, and I haven't bought them. I mean, I've had them
that's fucking real good.
on
That is
tap,
really,
but I've never
really
brought
good.
any home.
What's this again?
This is Vulture Culture. It's
That
a
is
double
really
IPA.
good.
It's also got a black metal, death metal label.
Yeah.
Matt Westfall apparently listens to like all sorts of church burning. Speaking of church burning, so my sister's going to Paris for the first time.
Oh, geez.
And she was saying, I said the other day when I went from last place to second place in the axe throwing thing, I sent her a thing because she does axe throwing too. And I said, I'm so excited. I feel like I could burn down Notre Dame. It was like the day that happened.
You know,
So she goes, she's like, I'm pissed. I'm going to France for the first time ever. And I have to take all these pictures. I was like, yes, but
you can take a picture.
think of this.
Yeah.
Paint your face like corpse paint and smile in front of it, and that'll be the best picture you ever take.
Well, also,
Jesus Christ.
you're going to be one of the few people I'll be able to take a picture of it, like, in its demise.
Well,
right?
that's what I said. I said, listen, it's looked exactly the same for 850
Yeah.
years. This is probably the most exciting time
It's
to take a
only
picture
gonna-
of it in 2 millennia.
It's only going to look like this for a few years. 'cause
Yeah.
they're going to fix it.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's 2019. It's going to look like it used to look like in like 3 years.
Right.
They've had like $700 million in donations.
Oh yeah,
at
there's
this
been a
point.
Yeah.
whole shit ton
Yeah.
of yeah.
Well, apparently the roof itself is only from the 19th century, but it was a ton of lead that came down with
Right.
it.
Oh really?
But the problem they're having now is that France doesn't have trees large enough to get the beams that size, so they're going to have to outsource them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bunch
Jesus.
of bitches. That's why.
But all the stone, I mean, the stone's fine.
Over there in France.
I saw a thing.
Do
on-
we have downloads in France? Hang on.
The trees
we
aren't
do have
long
a couple.
enough.
I saw a thing on saw a thing on Instagram that said it was like the everything in the chapel burned except this solid gold cross. Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
can you not think that
Yeah.
God exists? And it's like, well, because
Because the church burned.
church burns, but church the fire is 600 degrees and gold melts at 1600 degrees, so
Yeah.
that's why the gold is fine.
Exactly.
That's like-
and also, if any French ladies are looking for them long trees,
But that's like being amazed that your pots and pans don't burn on your gas stove. Like,
Yeah. The stove's on fire, but my
Yeah.
pans are fine.
yeah.
Oh my god!
You
I'm
know
gonna
what? When
fucking barf.
when I saw that happen, like when I saw the news coverage of it.
Wait.
What is that?
Who the fuck is that from?
That's a friend of mine who's a vet and just sent me a bloody table with a bunch of like blood-soaked things and then that. And I said, "Are those eyes?" And then she sent me a close-up of the eye she cut out of an animal. today.
Oh,
Why did she do that?
why?
I haven't got the whole story yet.
That's awful, dude.
So just to bring it back, in 2
Yeah.
years we've gotten 7 downloads from France. So fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
well,
Bunch of
now
bitches
it's
over-
zero.
Bunch
so-
of short tree bitches over there. You know, when I was watching the coverage of it,
I should go there.
I was trying to figure out how they were gonna
You've
like.
been there.
Right? Yeah, not really.
I was
How,
try-
wait, how do you
It's
not?
like a dip-
Sorry
like
to
toe.
cut you off,
Go ahead.
Paulo, but how do you not really go to France?
No, it was like in and out. I just stuck it in real quick.
Were you there for a couple?
Just to see how it feels. He's
I'm
like,
out.
he went in to
Wait,
see how it feels.
Were you
then he
there?
left.
Were you there for like 3 or 4 days and then left? That's called a vacation.
No, that was weird. It was for like a church thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
you were
ma- the
preaching.
band-
still a vacation. Weird vacation.
He was actually on tour.
I was on tour of churches in Europe.
Well, there you go.
But I don't want to talk about it.
So it was mayhem, but they didn't.
So you still
They weren't
went.
standing after they left.
So speaking of churches in Europe, when I was watching the coverage of it, I was trying to figure out
I was
how
experiencing France.
how the news was going to like polarize it, and like instantly when somebody was like, "Oh my God, just think of the loss of all the architecture and art in there," somebody was automatically like, "Well, it's a church. It's a church for the holy sanctumness of the Christ, the Lord." It's like,
This is where I have to start pulling Paulo's mic down.
why? Why'd you have to do that?
Really?
There's art in there, right? Like, there's art in there too. You like if you're not Catholic, you can still appreciate it because of the art inside. It's not really a church to you. It's just the.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I'm.
Well, I mean,
I'm fully atheist, but
think-
my favorite place on the planet is Westminster Abbey.
Exactly.
It's fucking incredible in
Let's
there.
think with our brains,
There's
everybody.
kings and queens buried in there from like
Exactly.
700-800 years ago. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, remember when you were in 8th grade and you know, like you fucked for the first time up against a tree in the woods?
Whoa!
Let's unpack this a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
You know, that tree has meaning to you.
Wait, hang on. Let's
Hey,
let's,
baby.
Let's
Remember
back
that
up to this-
time
Oh,
he
no, no,
fucked
no.
you in the pet cemetery?
That's not me. But somebody has
Let's
done
back up to this 13-year-old who's
Give me
fucking
more
by
of
a
that
tree.
beer.
Let's not talk
yeah,
about that 13-year-old. That 13-year-old might be listening to this podcast.
Are they on this podcast?
No, they're not. No, that's gross. That's a little too early. I'm just saying that happens. That's real life.
That's gonna be a soundtrack.
That's with the
That's definitely a soundtrack. Beesh. Beesh.
You right, Jay?
God damn.
You haven't contributed in a solid 5 minutes.
I mean, I'm good.
Dirty fucking buffalo.
I feel like I've been
I'm just
at
saying.
an even pace. In the
Different
conversation.
places have different meanings for people. Different people. Right?
That's some way. That's a way to get there.
Yeah. Next beer.
All right. Are we ready?
Churches burned down.
How many more do we have in there?
1, 2, 3,
Oh, Lord.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Jesus
7 different beers.
Yes.
Christ.
Well, fucking pull one out,
It's only
man.
9:30.
Let's do one more. Take a break.
It's only 3 or 4 ounces each time. You're fine.
Oh yeah, no. I'm basing it off of
Just
time.
in your chest
I'm
there?
trying to,
you can condense it.
Well, I'm saying,
He doesn't like to edit shit.
what I'm saying is this vulture culture is pretty fucking
It was amazing.
ridiculous right
yeah.
now.
Pretty good.
the
So
vulture culture is up.
Very,
The only
very good.
thing that,
Dang.
and I'm not saying it's going to be better, but the only thing that I can even think of to put up next to it is going to be Fox Farm.
Oh, bust it open.
I would not pick that Fox Farm to go up against Vulture Culture.
Really?
I wouldn't either now that I've had Vulture Culture, but I didn't know that when I opened Vulture Culture.
Here's what it is, baby. Skibbity beep bop poo.
Their burst is awesome. Rome is awesome. And Rome is like their rotating hop series.
Yeah, I was
thing.
drinking Rome. They didn't have cans of it. I was drinking it while I
No,
was there.
yeah.
I think did we do Burst on the?
We did do
show?
Burst on the
Yeah.
show.
They have Allura is another one.
Alora's great. They have that at Beer Collective a lot. In Calvin, Connecticut.
Thank you, sir.
Where did you get the vulture culture from?
I said it 7 times.
did.
My friend Steve from Axe Throwing.
That's right.
His gay friend from Axe Throwing.
Which came from Counterweight because it's not in distribution.
Right. Yeah, he got
Right
it
on.
at the brewery.
Right.
Actually, now that you say that, he must have been there on the because the weekend I went, this wasn't there. They only had the sour, the boysenberry sour, and I got that and I brought it home. But he went the weekend after, so he must have gone for that anniversary party.
Yeah, I was too festivatized at the end of that anniversary party to bring anything home.
This smells nice.
So what is this Fox Farm?
This is Swale.
Swale.
Yes, Swale.
How do you spell that?
SWALE.
Can you
Oh,
turn,
okay.
turn my mic up. I won't yell anymore.
They don't have anything. There's
don't
no write up
believe
on the
you.
can.
Thank you.
It's kind of a mild
Thanks, Dave.
IPA.
I gotta
from,
watch it.
It tastes
I'm
more
not
like a
gonna
pale,
go.
doesn't it? Though.
Yeah, from especially from Fox Farm. They usually have pretty dank and resinous.
This is really
stuff.
good.
This is a little bit lighter, but I mean they make incredible beers. And spoiler alert for after the break, there's going to be another one, but it won't be an IPA.
Czech Pilsner.
Shut up. Yes.
I haven't had it.
So actually, one of their brewers just left, Stephen Andrews. Really talented guy. He spent some time in Norway. He kind of bounced back and forth, and now I think he's accepted a position over in Norway.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so he was going back over to Europe.
Damn.
That's a fucking move.
So that's
Norway.
pretty cool.
I mean,
What was
even
that?
with global warming, it's still cold.
Did you play that, or did somebody make that noise?
I didn't play it.
Wasn't me.
I heard it.
Did you do it again? I did hear
Think
it.
so.
I did hear it.
That was me playing it.
Yeah, it was a little lighter than that.
I don't
Yeah, it
think-
was.
I don't think that was me.
There was no background noise.
I don't think Jay knows if it was him.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think Jay knows he's here. I think if you call Jay, he'll pick up the phone at home.
I think Jay's sleeping here.
Literally.
My phone's ringing. I got to go home again.
Yeah. He's at home hanging out with
It's a
Amy in
cell
his brain.
phone. No.
I mean, listen, it's hard to say anything bad about Fox Farm, but this isn't my favorite one I've had from them.
It's not bad, though.
But it's
No, it's
good.
definitely
It's
not.
bad
It's a
by
very
any stretch of the
well-crafted beer.
imagination.
But it's hard to put it up against vulture culture. That was-
The vulture,
pretty
like
flavorful.
it's a little muted up front, right? And then like you get a little bit of the flavonoids in the back end. I think
cannabinoids.
it's a little thin, right? If I'm going to be that guy that uses those
Yeah.
words on a beer podcast.
Use the word mouthfeel.
It definitely drinks like
getting
a
into
like a
it.
pale ale as opposed to an IPA.
Right.
There you go.
I do like the flavors though.
Yeah.
Talking
And
about
again, I think it's
mouthfeel
hard
and
too,
stuff.
like especially when you do this many beers in this shorter period of time, and B, I think we've said it before, like it's almost like, the whole New Haven pizza thing where like we're spoiled. You have so much good shit around you. It's like fucking cutting hairs.
What? Splitting hairs?
Splitting
Splitting
hairs.
Splitting hair.
Splitting hairs, cutting hair.
Wait, you're
whatever.
cutting hair now?
You hi, Dave? What's going on?
Because my guy just put his prices up by a lot of money. So if you're cutting hair,
I mean, I can
I'd
cut
like
your
to
hair.
get
I
it.
don't know what it's going to look like. I can cut it though. I've done it before.
mine?
No,
I think I might just start.
I gave my
shaving-
brother a mohawk one time.
Shaving what?
my balls.
You don't do
just
that now.
started
you
now?
pay somebody
No,
to
I would-
cut your ball.
Yeah, that's the height of luxury.
They just
you
comb it out.
don't, you fucking peasant.
You're like, I just want a 2. If you can give me a
Yeah,
2,
give me 2.
and then kind of taper the top.
Yeah, give me a Caesar.
Get a fade.
Yeah.
a Caesar and fade it into the
A little
tape.
yeah, like can you like bowl top your pubes? How would that work?
If you get a mullet on your genitals, does that mean your
like a-
ass hair is really long?
Like a high and tight?
Yeah, it would have to be because it's business up front, party in the back. So.
Or is it like the top is shaved and your balls are long?
And you get those dudes that are
Oh.
like, I'm just going to grow it out. I think I'm just going to grow it out.
Just see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing
Fuck
something
it.
new, so I got to grow
we
it
take
out
some
first.
weird turns here, man.
Just grow it out and comb it,
Screwed it out.
Yeah. You can go into business selling ball beard oil.
What are you fucking? Let me try this. Why are you drinking it?
We were waiting for you.
I think this is. Well,
What
first
is
of all, it's room
all right.
temperature.
Crack the beer.
It's all right. It's all right.
Nope.
It's 2
It's like
roads.
flowers.
What is it?
Everything but the kitchen
Kitchen
sink IPA.
Ah,
It's got.
It's like lavender flowers.
It's
I'll
got-
give it a go. Ale hopped with T90 hop pellets.
He's back,
hop
ladies and
extracts,
gentlemen.
Lupulin powder, TNT hop blend, hop hash, and hop distillate.
What's hop hash?
I don't know.
It's like the really sticky
hash.
stuff that they
Yeah.
get from the processing.
I
Like-
think that's
Like,
whatever.
like,
I think that's what
as
Jay
after they
just had
press all the
before.
hops through and they pelletize them and shit.
So it's hash, essentially.
It's like the
Well, that's why they
concentrated
call it
shit
hop
that's
hash.
Stuck to like the machinery.
But it's
like I don't know where.
but it's not like a clever name. It's,
like
literally
hot-
hash.
It's
Yeah,
like
literally,
hot
yeah.
butter, yeah.
That's disgusting. That's why it tastes like that.
What?
Yeah, what?
It tastes like you know what it tastes like? You know when you're biting a pen and it breaks open in your mouth? That's
I
what
haven't
that
had that
tastes
happen
like.
in a long
It really tastes
I
like that?
No. Maybe when it's warm. I thought it was all right. It wasn't spectacular. It is different, though.
Yep. Dude, you know what's hilarious? I say the weirdest things about how beers taste, and then everybody's like, yeah, kind of. We had a beer once, and I was like, it tastes
Like
like
a library.
books in a library smell. And then Jay drank it, he's like, yeah.
The front end of this tastes exactly like ink busting open in your mouth.
Dude,
100%.
I should
Really?
write. I should start writing beer labels.
Ink busting open in your mouth.
Busting in your mouth.
Busting.
Whoa, somebody's Tinder went off.
We talked about that once. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
Oh, my God.
What a bizarre descriptor, but it's spot on.
You said it tastes like what?
Pen
Like an
breaking
ink
in your
pen.
mouth. If you
Like
if you bite a pen
like
and it
pen
breaks in
ink.
your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me.
All
so I
right,
don't
find a pen.
Well, just imagine something busting in your mouth and then a pen.
The taste of semen is complex and dynamic.
That's
good.
what it would be.
All right, should we have a palate
Imagine
cleanser?
if-
We'll take a break.
Imagine that semen tasted more like a pen.
sorbet.
We have some. We have a
Would
little.
would you like some Italian ice?
You have
We-
that?
Yeah, orange or lemon.
Orange. Glad I didn't say banana.
No, Jesus.
We have a couple of more subtle things coming up, so we might need to switch out with some water. We'll take a break, and then we'll really appreciate what's about to happen to our mouth, and then we'll have some beer.
Let's do it. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Hey, Jay, why are you so excited?
Dude, I have the best idea for a Blowfish commercial. You guys are going to love it.
That's awesome. As long as it's not a Hootie and a Blowfish parody, that's low-hanging fruit. What have you done?
Blowfish is the only hangover remedy recognized as effective by the FDA. All the other stuff you see out there's vitamin supplement bullshit that doesn't do anything. 'Cause I got a hangover. I got a fucking hangover. It has no legal right to make any kind of claims. We are the only hangover product that is real medicine. It's more than relief. Just wake up, drop 2 tablets in water, drink when the fever stops. 'Cause I got a hangover. Feel better in 15 minutes. Motherfucking hangover. Money back guarantee. Hold my hair. Guarantee. Hold my hair. Blowfish for hangover. Hold my hair. 'Cause I gotta go to for hangovers.com.
Visit 4hangovers.com for Blowfish's FDA-approved hangover remedy. Use the code HEAVYDRINKING for 15% off your order.
Jeff.
Huh?
Jeff.
Jay?
Jeff, what the fuck are you doing?
Squatching.
What?
Squatching.
What is squatching?
That's like my new business. I'm looking for Sasquatch.
Why?
Well, I started it, and it's called Skews of Squatches.
How's that going?
I mean, I got a cool slogan and, like, a logo and stuff, but nobody really knows about it.
What's your slogan?
Excuse me while I squatch this guy?
You should totally take advantage of our sponsor, Taproom Tackers.
We got a new sponsor?
Yeah. They make custom tacker signs with your logo to help you promote your business or even just decorate your basement bar.
No way.
All you have to do is mention the Heavy Drinking Podcast, and they'll make one free sample for you.
Sick. I'm going to nail it right to this tree so that hairy motherfucker knows who's coming for him. Woo! What's better than getting wasted and listening to Slayer? I'll tell you what, not driving home. We have a new promo code for Lyft with $20 off. All you got to do is download the Lyft app, go to the promo section, and type in Heavy18. That's Heavy18 for a $20 credit on a new Lyft account. Now you can have like 4 more beers. Do it. I thought it was. I'm going through changes.
I can imagine Ray Charles like in a dressing room before a show getting high. And then, like groupies are there and they're like, "Baby, there's a room spinning for you." And he's like, "Bitch, I'm blind. Can't see shit."
He got paid in $1 bills so he could count his own money.
Oh, that's all right.
This is fucking good music.
Hell yeah.
Should we not be talking? Is that what you're saying? Should we just be listening?
No, just enjoy it. I think we should keep some background music on the whole time.
DJ,
Kinda
cut that music.
Hey, kind of wakes me up a bit.
DJ Khaled. We should do. Let's come in on Screaming Jay Hawkins on another one.
Sure.
I love that.
We
Seen
did
that
that
break?
one, I think.
Oh yeah, we did. That's right. Do it.
I think music is a good thing to keep playing.
So keep this.
It's
vibe.
awesome
Yeah.
for demonetizing our video.
It's awesome. It's awesome when you feel weird in your head
Yeah,
and you want
silver bullet.
to concentrate on something.
Yeah.
But we are back with the Heavy Drinking Podcast.
We're back in, and we took a strategically placed break because we left on a fox farm. We're coming back on a fox farm, but we had to set our palates up to appreciate this. This is Quiet Life. It's a Czech style pilsner from Fox Farm, and it's fucking amazing.
I was supposed to cleanse my palate, and I'm eating
You still talking to yourself?
No, everything you
What,
just
you got
said.
fruit snacks?
No.
Jay didn't know he was supposed to be cleansing his palate and has been eating fruit snacks and
It's Paulo's fault. You brought him over.
and peanut butter and jelly.
Wait, what
for
did you cleanse your palate with?
Did I miss?
water and a nicotine lozenge.
Oh, I got it right in your lap, didn't I?
Yeah, no, it came right at me.
Oh, all right.
Let's go get
I'm trying to get it to like land on like right in front of you.
Tell me what you think of that. And really think about it because you got some fucking fun. You got a bustle in your hedgerow, so let's fucking
If
calm it
he's
down.
really thinking about it, we might be here a long time.
Yeah, let's do it. Everybody, Jay's opinion. Go.
bitch.
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
And I heard you say before, it's Czech pills. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very good.
Very nice.
I feel like this is best enjoyed with like some Skid Row playing in the background.
Dude, that's
And
like
you're doing
the,
burn,
what?
And you're doing the
You
burnout.
come up with the weirdest, like,
You know what I mean?
well, it's
Pack of Marlboros.
I think he said that last
I
time.
did.
With the fucking
Pilsner.
East Rock Pilsner.
Oh yeah, you like Skid Row.
That's
Apparently,
a
when you're
Pilsner.
getting like day drunk in the summer, you like Skid Row.
Yeah.
But it's like, it always has to do with like
I
an
was listening to Skid Row this
IROC or a
morning.
fucking.
really why?
yeah. I walked into the warehouse and the guy was playing fucking like that genre and
What was it?
woke up to the sound of pouring rain.
That's not Skid Row. That's Poison.
No, that's Skid Row.
Is it?
Yeah.
Woke up.
Don't try to screw with me, man. I'm in a fragile position.
Oh, is it I Remember You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I do apologize. I apologize.
Why does that be Skid Row, man? Like some Van Halen. I can do that too. Still
This
doing
pis-
the, still
this
doing
Pilsner
the,
is really
You
good,
still
though.
want to be
Yeah,
doing
it's
the
great.
burnout though.
Well, you can't listen
Yeah,
to
I
Van Halen without Posy. You
Yeah,
have to
you
have
need a
Posy if
you
you're
need a
gonna
Posy beer. You gotta have a Pilsner. You better have Posy on that.
Yo, that's what we're gonna call our Pilsner, Posy.
Stamp it.
That's perfect. That's actually perfect.
It'll be
Posy
Posy,
Pilsner.
and it'll just be a pair, like the logo will be a pair of sunglasses and a mullet, like flowing out like behind it.
Yeah, out the driver's window of like a '78 Firebird. That would be perfect.
Posy. That's funny.
Oh, fucking A.
Either that or like a 78 Chevy van.
Oh yeah,
The ones with like the futon in the back.
did you see that documentary that was on Netflix about like van culture?
Yeah, man.
It was fucking great, dude. It made me want to buy a van.
Growing up as a kid. My father
Remember my conversion van?
Yes, it was amazing.
my father used to
Didn't you crash it? Well, you crashed everything, so you must have crashed it.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't wreck it.
It was like a
It was like a
fender bender.
yeah.
growing up as a kid, my dad used to carpool with a dude that had a 78 Chevy like C10 van that was like the front seats would turn around. There were captain seats, you know what I mean? And there was a poker table in the middle of the back. And then there was a futon in the back.
Dude, that's what he had.
Open up into a bed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had a TV, a VCR in there.
It looked like the 18 van essentially. It had like the blackout panels in front of the headlights, and it had like grill guards in the back. He had the spoiler on the roof, but his was
I didn't have a
brown.
spoiler.
His was like a red brown, and then like a yellow brown, and like a medium brown. You know, there's like 3 or 4 shades of brown.
His was
But like
funny.
striped and everything, just like the 18 van. It was. He had that. He kept that thing forever. He put like 4 motors in it, and he always used to talk about how it had a posi rear. This is like by then, this is like a old man in his 50s, right? And he had this thing since he was like 23.
This is where I lower Paulo again after he told me he wasn't going to yell anymore.
Sorry,
Excited.
but yeah, man.
Dave's
Every
was
time we
hilarious.
talk
Dave was like, when he first got it and like I had to get in it, you know, I'd be like, I'd look around and be like, if I didn't know you so well, I might be a little bit afraid to get in this.
Dude, remember we used to fucking like, because we'd have like the pass to leave, because this is when like they first banned
we weren't allowed to
smoking on
smoke.
campus.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you had free period, they'd let you leave school.
Yeah.
So we like piled so many fucking people
or
in that.
you get a pass and we hide 30 kids in the
That's
back.
what I'm saying. Like I had the pass, so like we just hid so many people in the fucking.
It's ridiculous.
I know how that goes. I knew someone who had a pass. I used to get in the trunk of her Saab and get out of school.
Yep.
I remember my friend. I used to be in a band with a girl who was lead singer was a girl, and she came back one day because she had a pass and nobody else did, and she like went out to like leave to smoke a cigarette, and then she came in and she goes, "Smell my fingers," and she meant the cigarettes, but I was like, "Yes!" And then it was like, "This smells like cigarettes,"
and then
and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Which is funny.
What, do you think she was just in the ladies' room jamming herself?
Listen, man, we were
Hey,
pretty
he's
close.
gonna get a
When you're in a
fucking-
band, together, you never
Look at
fucking
a boner
know.
over this.
You never know.
Well,
it.
especially like
I'm gonna penetrate myself and then
I wouldn't
stick
be
my fingers in
surprised.
his face.
Well, yeah. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all.
I was like, this is what I've been waiting for.
It's just
All right.
weird.
So I would like to say this pill is fantastic. Justin,
Yes, sir.
what were you saying earlier about Hatebreed is doing a beer?
Yeah, Hatebreed is. I think they're playing a 25th anniversary show at College Street Music Hall this coming weekend.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, but they're doing a collaboration with Firefly Hollow, I guess. Something about a Brutality IPA that they're
Rise
releasing.
of Brutality.
There you go.
BREW.
So it's an IPA.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I would actually like to taste
It's
that.
going
I
to
was
be
hoping
on
to go to
tap
that.
the night of the show.
I believe the Hatebreed show's this weekend.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go
420.
to that, actually. Yeah. Oh, it's tomorrow. Or
oh shit!
the day this comes out.
420.
Okay, so if you're listening to this early in the day, hit up College Street Music Hall. You'll be able to taste it. But also, speaking of bands that are making beers,
3%. This is so brutal.
I have the Stone Metallica.
By the way, this Pilsner, if you're looking to just play football in a tank top or a wife beater, this is what you want to drink.
Enter Night.
You're like, super excited.
Funny little bit of info about football is that when
That's cool. You can.
Tiger's
Hell yeah.
caddy is not caddying for Tiger,
Yeah.
he plays football with us on Sunday mornings.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
His name's Joe LaCava. I don't know. He graduated Newtown High School, grew up in Newtown, lives in Southbury now.
That's a great story, man.
But yeah, that's cool.
Him coming back.
I've heard of Joe LaCava.
What was it, 13 years? 11 years? Right?
11 years, I think.
Was it
right?
11 years? It was 13 years since his last Masters, I think.
Dude, I saw a meme that is like he's putting on the jacket, the green jacket, and he's just smiling at the camera, and and it just said above him, "Where the white women at?"
Isn't that terrible? He's pretty much open to just bang whatever he wants now.
So I just happened to stop into my local store. They get some weird shit. And I'm looking through. I was just looking for something to drink, not even to bring here. And they had fucking Enter Night, the Stone Metallica collab. It's a Pilsner. We'll see if it's any good.
See what I'm saying? Another Pilsner, right?
And this is the segment that gets our video completely taking off of
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah, for sure. We've been long gone.
And then I also know how Metallica does a Pilsner, right? Didn't that just not
That's
like...
bizarre to me.
Well, we talked about it on the show.
That just proved what I was just talking about with the Skid Row and doing burnouts.
Well, you know,
Metallica's right there.
Lasting Brass in Watertown, Ed Silva, just released a beer called Nickels and Dimes. If you're not familiar, it's a Social Distortion song. So it's a little homage there. Had no affiliation with them at all.
Yeah. Well, and also, just speaking of music collabs, No Worries is doing a beer with Scagnetti, who's our good friends. We've had Scagnetti on the podcast before, and they're going to be coming in with No Worries for a show when that beer finally comes out.
Very cool. Yeah, that's the middle of June, I think, right? With the concert. And, yeah.
I did sneak a taste of this, and I would say that it's about as good as Lars's drumming.
So it's not?
Well, I mean, compared to the Fox Farm.
Tastes like a Stone beer, I bet. Mm-hmm. And if you drink Stone beer, you know what that means.
You know what that means.
Oh, yeah, that's just like Lars's drumming.
Yeah.
Adequate.
Adequate.
It looks like it could be good, and like he partnered with a lot of good people, but it's not.
And who does this?
Stone.
Escondido, California.
It's a fucking cool label, though.
Or Richmond, Virginia.
It's a
I
cool
imagine
label.
It's California.
It's a cool branding opportunity, but
yeah, with Metallica, I'm sure it's California. I can't really see because my eyes don't.
Come here, old man.
Is it me? It's a what beer?
It's a Pilsner.
Now? What do?
A Pilsner.
I was kidding.
it's a shit beer.
No, it's a Pilsner. It's not terrible.
It's not as good as
I don't
Fox
know.
Farm,
I don't like it.
It says Escondido and Richmond. So go
Don't you want to change your oil?
That means Metallica was in Escondido and the Brewers were in Richmond.
I mean,
Doesn't that Pilsner
compared
make you
to a
want
Fox
change your oil?
Farm,
It's dog shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the perfect analogy. It's Lars's drumming. Yeah.
And typical of California. Warning, California Prop 65. Reproductive harm.
Good thing
Yeah.
I'm not trying to reproduce anything.
If you drink a lot of this, you might end up sleeping with somebody in this room.
You heard that, ladies?
I don't think there's any reproductive harm in that.
No, that is true.
No, there's just harm to the other person.
I mean, you might do some harm to your reproductive organs. Oh, I heard a story. I know we're not doing stories because we don't have any. But I heard a story
There's a
today
couple, but
that a Brazilian teenager, an 18-year-old Brazilian girl,
I'm getting a boner.
bit her. She murdered her little brother. Wait, get it ready. She murdered her little brother, and then cut off and ate his penis
That's hot.
because she thought he was possessed. It was like
she slit his throat too.
Brazil. Yeah, she almost cut his head off.
Yeah.
It was Brazil. She thought it was like a black magic ritual or something.
That sounds like a sad story.
She was 18. I don't know how old the kid was. I think he was like
Five, I think.
Oh, I thought
right?
he was older than that, but yeah. Not old, like 12 at the
I
most.
mean, you're old enough to know at that point.
At 18, yeah.
Bitches are crazy.
She ate it.
She ate that
She
shit.
ate the penis
She ate his penis.
Gobbled it.
Penises.
of her brother.
Gobbled
Cut it off and ate it. Cut his
He
head
was
off.
12?
No, well, Justin said
I think
5.
he was like 5.
Oh, god damn it.
That's gross.
12-year-olds are assholes. So that's like, I get it. But
oh wait,
That's a little-
hang on.
So you're
That's a hot
actually,
take.
You're qualifying this and saying that
I'm just saying
at 12 he
that might
could
be
have
something-
deserved it, but at 5 he shouldn't have.
No, it's unacceptable.
I don't know about you guys, but at 5, I couldn't give anybody the business. You know what I mean? That's a mild snack, if anything. Yeah.
I actually, full disclosure, I was listening to it on last podcast, Side Stories today, and Henry said that he's eaten enough penises to know that if you cook it, it's kind of like calamari, where like if you cook it too long, it's too chewy. So maybe if it's raw, it might be actually really nice.
Wait.
Huh?
Penises.
He's eaten enough
He eats a lot of fucked up shit. He eats like horse and like horse penises, not human penises. He's never eaten a human, as far as I know. I mean, it's last podcast on the left. You never know. He might have, but he's eaten a lot of animal penises.
This podcast is taking a weird turn.
They always do.
Now? Really?
Eat a couple penises, you know.
Don't make me feel like that.
We're 2 years in and you're just realizing that?
No, they always make a weird turn at some point, right?
Yeah, it's usually like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
in.
our first episode had to do with some chick getting fucked by a squid, so
Yeah, we did talk
And a
about
dog.
we started
on my
off
pants.
pretty like
My brother's pants. Those were. There she is.
We're gonna put it right back.
Oh, you son.
No,
of
we
a
should
bitch. You son of
No,
a
we're gonna do it
bitch.
next because then the other ones we can do on the way out.
that's what I'm saying, we should do that.
I threw crowlers in there, but before that, we're gonna hit the big. shit.
we gotta get that special beer.
I do have to take a piss though.
I feel like to drink this Pilsner, you need to know how to whistle with like your fingers in your mouth.
like
There
that.
you go.
Oh, that
Hey,
was
kids.
that was too
children.
much.
Yeah, there's a
Asleep.
She's asleep. Not anymore.
You know what I mean?
I don't
need to
Parenting soon.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so I don't care what else.
If you own a mini truck,
I do
Pilsner's
have to
great.
work, and that's gonna suck.
Why do you have to work?
It's Good Friday, man.
It's Good Friday.
I'm not even religious, and that shit's that
It's
shit's a
Friday.
day
Did you get free lunch tomorrow?
Do we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Osteria Romana.
Ooh, are you gonna get the gnocchis?
I don't know.
Or you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Yeah, there's a budget.
Is there though?
Anywho,
Let's talk about that.
I'm actually working a cool show at the Cap tomorrow night.
What is it?
Fucking Frank. It's a Bizarre World of Frank Zappa. It's a
thought
hologram
you were
show.
about to
Oh,
say Frank
so-
Zappa, and I was
dude,
like, he's been dead for a long
It's a
time.
hologram show.
But do you know that he intentionally recorded all of this old footage with the intention of someone developing
Yeah.
the technology to do that?
yeah,
Oh, so it's not like Tupac where they resurrected
no,
his
he,
body.
he planned on
is
this being
intentional.
available.
yeah. And tomorrow's the first night of the tour.
Thanks for the invite.
who are we talking about?
Frank Zappa.
Come on down.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that I'm psyched to work that one. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
cool
that's
show.
very cool.
Yeah.
What were his kids' names? Like Squeaky and something else?
Moon Unit.
Moon Unit and
Moon Unit.
Dweezil.
Dweezil.
There's another one.
There's a girl,
another
too.
one.
Another girl's
there's
Moon
another
Unit.
one.
Ahmet.
The other one. Yeah.
Ahmet.
Yep,
Ahmet,
yeah.
Dweezil, and Moon
Ahmet.
Unit.
He's involved tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah,
Frank
that should be
Zappa
a cool.
was fucking out of his mind, dude.
Yeah.
There was another one.
Captain
Really
Beefheart.
interested. I'm really interested to see how that's gonna appear on video.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's actually pretty interesting. If
Yeah.
this is the first date,
Yeah, this is the first one.
very cool.
So they're just watching something on the screen?
No,
No,
that's like
it's a
live band
with a
and then the
hologram Frank Zappa playing.
Ah,
The whole time?
I believe so. Yeah.
Um,
How do they?
I'm gonna find out tomorrow.
have you guys seen?
the guys in that band are probably like, "Yo, man, fuck that hologram, bro. We could do this." By
But what
ourselves."
I really like about it though is that it's not going to be like every other fucking show that I work there, where it's like, oh, we're going to play extra long. Like they only have so much footage,
Yeah.
fucking
It-
like
Right.
planned out. Like,
yeah,
it's
but you
gonna
never
be
know. There
on
might be a
time.
45-minute drum solo.
It's gonna, but whatever the schedule time is, it's gonna be on time.
Have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows?
I mean, I
did you see
have.
the movie?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about us.
so there's a movie called What We Do in the Shadows. It's by the guys from Flight of the Conchords,
Oh, yeah.
but it's a vampire movie. It's fucking hilarious. It's like Nosferatu, but a comedy, right? So FX picked it up, and there's like 6 episodes or 4 episodes already of this series, and it's based on the movie, but it doesn't star the Conchords guys. It's so funny. If anybody is listening to this, if anybody's not when anybody.
Wait, it's not starring.
It's on FX. It's based on the. It's Jermaine is one of the producers,
Right,
but
it's
he's
Brett-
not in it.
Brett and Jermaine.
Yeah, they're not in it,
Okay.
but they're producers. The show is fucking so funny. I've been watching every
Interesting.
episode. It's really, really good. It's on FX. Everybody watch it because there's going to be a quiz.
What?
You got quiz people.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't like quizzes.
but it's really good. Everybody should watch it. It's funny as hell. The last episode, they had to fight a bunch of werewolves.
This poster's not bad.
It's not-
It makes me want to play basketball with work boots on.
His face, he's cracking me up. Don't let him look at me. He's gonna choke. He's gonna choke on his fucking Encrustable. Or Uncrustable, sorry. Not Encrustable, Uncrustable.
God damn.
Encrustable is like when you bite off a mummy dick.
That's good.
Good.
Yep.
Well, all right, what else do we have?
No. I'm gonna savor
No?
this Metallica beer, and then I'm gonna take a piss.
Savor?
And then we're gonna get into something else.
Wait, I thought we were talking about how much it sucks.
Yeah.
Or was I misinterpreting?
I mean, I'm gonna.
It
finish
sucks
it
compared
just
to the Fox
because,
Farm for
but
sure.
It's
It's
not
definitely-
good. It's not good. I
What,
don't like
this?
It's a commercial.
Yeah,
Pilsner,
it's
right?
not.
It's
It's not.
I would like to put out
Stone's
there.
still pretty cool though.
I would like
can't
to
hate
put
on
on
him.
some jorts first.
I would like to put out
And then try this again.
and work boots for your basketball game.
Yeah.
I would like to put out the call to James Hetfield. Your beer sucks. Call in and defend it.
dude's worth like
I mean,
half
listen,
$1 billion.
put it-
He's not
Listen,
gonna give a shit.
you don't ask.
Yeah,
you don't
he does
get.
not give a
You
shit,
don't ask,
but-
you don't get, baby.
Our opinion?
What?
I was never a Metallica fan. We don't care about him.
I was a Metallica fan until Load came out.
Yeah, that was.
I was probably the world's biggest Metallica
You were.
fan
You were.
until Load
Yeah.
came out.
Like I wasn't really into him, and I remember like that Garage album came
No,
out.
Garage Days was
Garage
the
Inc.
shit.
Yeah, Garage Inc. was
amazing.
cool.
And I was like,
Saint,
this-
Saint Anger was the.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Saint Anger was
the
way
drum-
after they
I see
fucking
that, but I heard
sucked.
that for the first time, and I'm like, the drum sounds weird. This is dumb.
Yeah, because he took
Are you
he took
talking
the
about-
snare off the snare.
You're talking about the different Garage Days.
Where were the first Garage one?
The first Garage Days was between.
Well, it was Garage Inc., wasn't it?
It's probably like 98, 99.
No, the first Garage Days
Garage
was Garage Days
Incorporated.
revisited.
2000-ish.
No. The first Garage Days was like 1990.
No. I'm talking
That was the one where they played like Misfits.
Yeah,
They played
no,
like,
much later than that.
No, this is that's a different album completely.
Yeah.
The first Garage Days EP was after Jason joined the band, and they were just trying to get him up to speed to record and stuff.
When I was a kid, I used to like.
It was between And Justice for All and the Black Album was the first drop.
When I
Right,
was a kid, I used to like live off of MTV pretty much from like the age of 6 on. So when Metallica come on, it was usually Enter Sandman
Yeah, that was 91.
or
91, yeah.
what's the other one with the dude
Unforgiven.
yeah, was it that?
Are you talking about
The
one,
old guy?
the black and white video?
the black and white video? Yeah,
That was 89,
yeah.
and 91 was so.
So
I think
the
he's
first
talking
Garage Days
Unforgiven.
was
He's talking about
between
the
those
old
two
guy.
videos.
Right. So yeah. So like that stretch of time, right? I was what 9, 10, 11
Yeah.
years old,
He's
right?
talking about one where he had his arms and legs blown off.
Yeah, I was in
couldn't
between.
talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
that was one.
I was in between 7 and 11 years old when those came out, and I knew when those videos came on, it was 7 minutes of shittiness. Like it was worse
Dude,
than
one was one of the greatest
was
songs
three
ever,
com- it was-
especially in 90. That was
It
like,
was 3 commercial breaks. So I was like, fuck. Like I had to go find something to do for an next.
dude, in
8
1990,
minutes.
you
Oh,
couldn't
you are
find,
so wrong.
In 1990, you could not find a better video.
That's why
than
I'm
the
so
one video.
fat, dude. Because like that shit would come on, and I was like, banquet fucking.
You had to eat your feelings.
Banquet TV dinner takes 6 minutes. Let's fucking do it. Let's go do it.
I mean, I don't think it was in that heavy
mouth-
rotation. I
mouth
think you might have to
scalding
take
at
personal
that moment.
responsibility to that.
It was pretty heavy rotation.
All right, I'm gonna piss. Don't look at my. I'm gonna take this with me so you don't look at it.
No one's gonna look in your fucking
Fuck
cooler.
you.
All right, while he's gone, let's talk about how weird microwave dinners actually are.
He's really taking his cooler.
Dude,
No one's getting up.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
This is weird.
This is a really weird show. I'm sorry you had to come in for this one.
dude,
Dustin.
the banquet Thanksgiving
Jeff's like a little
dinner
schoolgirl right now.
ones
He's so
were fucking
excited.
we're fucking bomb, dude. Those and like the meatloaf ones. I was a latchkey child. I'm not
Oh,
sure if
man.
you guys know that.
Latchkey kid here.
Yeah.
Big
I
time.
got a fridge full of TV dinners.
I feel like at my age, I should understand that reference.
Huh? You were in like church
You don't
groups and
understand the
shit.
latchkey
Dude,
reference?
You were in
Yeah.
like church groups and shit. Your parents cared about you.
Well,
No,
let's-
that's not true.
Hang on, those are two separate things.
I was just like, my parents had me and they were like, yeah, we got to go to work. So
Yeah, latchkey kids are the ones
Don't burn the house down.
you got off the bus, you found the hidden key and let yourself in and took care of yourself for 3 hours till your parents got home.
Fucking put MTV on, and every time Metallica will come on, you go fucking drown your sorrows in a TV dinner.
That's it, man. Salisbury steak.
Yeah.
That's where
Where's
it's at.
mom and dad? I don't know. Fucking.
Dude, TV dinners are the worst thing ever.
I'm housing this chicken nugget meal though, with the corn.
What's that fucking steak one?
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury
Oh
steak.
my god,
Dude, the chicken fried steak.
that's the worst. I could taste it still, and I haven't had it since I was 9.
Chicken fried steak.
I can
That's all
taste
I gotta
that fucking gravy. Taste that gravy,
It's
Dude, you-
it's pet food.
right?
Totally.
Stop shitting on my childhood.
No, I hated it.
Did
so
you
much.
take the cooler with you in the bathroom?
Yeah, he's like an
I said I was
11-year-old
going to.
girl.
He even has a Canuck cooler.
He's super excited. Let him
Yeah,
live.
if it was
Let him live.
within 6
Fucking
feet
great.
of the toilet, you definitely got
He's been
urine.
hard at work all day.
I actually left it next to the teepee, and then I went in the bathroom.
All right.
If you miss the toilet, you got the shower though.
You keep your toilet paper
That's true.
outside of the bathroom.
What?
Never mind.
Not splatters.
Oh, I get it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I get it.
See, I'm doing all right.
You're coming around.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. You need a water? Would you, like
know,
a? Would you hydrate? Would you like a soda?
Who would be able to get that for me?
Water? You.
I understand that.
Oh God damn it!
Paulo. Yes. I would like you to explain to me what derpy fruit watermelon is.
That's a vape liquid.
Of course it is. You fucking loser.
Derpy
Derpy?
fruit.
Is it derpy?
Derpy.
Fruit?
Derpy.
It's
Cool, man.
What is it?
it's pretty good.
Derpy fruit.
Jesus Christ.
Does it sound like Jay now?
Yeah, I haven't coughed in a while.
You're right there, buddy?
I'm back.
Are you?
You're drinking more of that Bic ink pen?
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Wait, you finally got on?
Fucking that down.
Oh yeah,
You got on board?
Mhm.
Good girl.
I don't think he knows.
I do.
All right, I have to finish this because I need empty glass.
You don't have to. You just
Dave,
need
finish.
What are you doing?
Finish your glass.
Yeah.
Well, I had to drink a
finish this
whole.
Pilsner,
I had to
right?
drink a whole can because
As we're staring at 2 clean glasses right in front of us.
Trying to get even.
Yeah, there's too many Pilsners in a row, dude.
all right, everybody. There was 2.
It was 2.
I
Chill
know, but I
Drip these.
I only drink IPAs.
I gotta do it.
Listen, you're fucking. It's not that hard.
Right now, it's challenging.
Is it?
We need to. We need to show proper reverence to what we're about to open.
We do. That's actually true. We do. This
I don't
is
understand what your day has been.
My day?
Yes.
is this the prime time?
It's been
here?
awesome.
Is this the whole reason we're here right now?
3 o'clock. You said you're going to get the shit,
They weren't open.
and then you went to.
They weren't
another
open.
shit place.
They don't have to be open though. Cam's there.
then
Yeah,
like-
I thought about like.
You were going to get one thing, and then all of a sudden you were like, "I have all these things."
Listen, baby.
You thought about it, then you.
What? I mean,
your
I'm
Canadian
saying it
side
sounds like
kicked
you had
in.
a super exciting afternoon.
Watch. No, okay. Do you really want to know what happened?
Yeah,
Last weekend.
I didn't do mine.
last weekend, Fat Orange Cat opened up for the season. So I went to Fox because they're all close together. I went to Fox Farm, Fat Orange Cat, Talks, and Little House. So I had some samples from there. Then today I went to pick up what we're about to drink from our friends at Bad Sons. On the way home, I wanted just something to have. So I stopped into my local place, and that's where they had the Metallica beer. So I said, I'm going to bring that too. And the other stuff was stuff I picked up on the weekend. But right now, I think we need horns.
A drum roll.
We need some horns.
that's the only horn I've got.
I think you meant like Regal horn.
No, I know, but that's the only horn I've got.
that's exactly the horns I meant.
This is what the reason why we gather.
Yes.
So we're debuting right now, and if you're listening to this right now, it's available in the tap room as you're
You
listening.
should be
to this.
in the fucking car on the way there right now.
We all love Bad Sons.
Unless you're slow at getting to your weekly episodes.
We all love Bad Sons. We all love Dubious. We all love Double Dubious. It's 420, baby. We got Triple Dubious.
It's like 12% or something. Right?
12%.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad we're doing
I'm super interested in a way to try it.
Dave's like, I'm
This
happy
comes
we-
out on Saturday.
I'm happy that we're drinking this and nothing else after this.
If you're listening to this the
Last
day
beer
it comes out, then go and get some right now.
Yeah, because this comes out on 420, which is Saturday, which is when this episode comes out. So
you'll be getting it extra fresh. We're getting it extra fresh.
I was talking to
Can I
Cameron
have
today.
that glass that holds more liquid?
That one?
Yep. Sure.
I was talking to Cameron today, and he said when he was like, when he's like stirring the grains, like normally like dubious is like this high, so he has to stir it like this, and then like double dubious is like up here, but he said triple dubious was like eye level. He's like stirring the grains like that. I was like, that sounds terrible.
for those of you listening and couldn't see Jeff,
was
he went
about-
from his waist.
It was
to
about
his
knee level
chest
to butt level to
his-
eye level.
He was around his gut and then around the titty area and then up by the neck.
Does anybody have a Ventolin? Give me
Have
that.
you had this yet, Jeff?
No.
Okay, so we're experiencing.
Yeah,
it
we're all
together,
doing this
or
together.
Makes it more special, right?
Cameron said while
That's
he was
so noble of you. 'cause
Cameron
I-
said while he was making it, he had about a half a can, and while they were canning it, he had about 2 cans, and said, "I could not have 3 cans."
3 cans.
Well, I mean,
Sam.
shit, at 12%, like
I mean, it smells boozy, but
It hides 12% well, though.
It does.
yeah, that's
They hide
not.
everything.
you
That's
can pick it up. But the hop aroma
that-
is still like.
That's been my biggest gripe with some of these breweries is like, especially like
Sons-
Armada
Bad
and Bad
Sons,
Sons
yeah,
are really
they
good at
hide it.
hiding the fucking booze,
Big
and it's
time, yeah.
dangerous.
that is a crushable 12%.
yeah,
beer.
like
You would never know.
fuck you.
You can easily drink a whole one without even knowing.
Yeah, until you stand
Dangerous.
Wow.
yeah.
That is
This is
dangerous.
good.
I would be a 4-pack into this before I realized that my night had
Is
been ruined.
over. Your night is over.
Yeah,
This is tasty as shit.
Challenge accepted.
That was very, very tasty.
damn. Yeah, if
Be
you're
like
listening
Jay-
to this, go get some Triple Doobious right now because this is.
Yeah. If any of us here can,
The can is dope too.
if any of us here can accurately testify to the feeling you'd get if you drink 4 of these, Jay, for the first half hour of the show, definitely
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I see where you're going.
I was on
there.
a call.
got
A
dubified.
very important call.
What? What are you talking about?
What?
You were on a phone call the first half of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. With who? Jesus? Who are you talking to?
He was talking to somebody to bring him
Ray,
back.
Ray Charles.
That is dangerous. That is really good. It's smooth.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not terribly overpowering, like a flavor, the alcohol, nothing.
it's not boozy. Like
It's not boozy at all. I don't
God
taste
damn.
it.
And
I don't
the-
notice it.
The can,
label's dope.
Yeah, I was gonna say the can. They just get after it, right?
Yeah. They literally took
Do
the Bad Sons logo and smoked it.
Really?
All they have is triple IPA, 12%, 1 pint. That's what you get. No description, no bullshit.
no.
And the logo is just the Dubious logo, but on fire with smoke coming
No
out.
shit.
It's like
Like a burnt hop head.
light it up.
It's pretty sick.
I'm gonna have to go get some of that.
That is really good.
So if you're listening to this the day it comes out, it's only
That's a sick.
it comes out today.
It's a sick.
It's very limited, and it's probably not going to last very long. So go right to
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
Bad
have
Sons
I'm
and
gonna
Bad.
have to go pick some of this up because I need some of this in my fridge.
And they'll probably give you a little packet of rolling papers if you want to.
They do have those,
Yeah,
yes.
they do
Well,
have
wrap your
420
cans
rolling
in
papers.
hemp.
What they're
paper.
actually doing is they're doing a 6-pack. So you
Yeah.
get 2 dubious, 2 double dubious, and 2 triple dubious. If you buy the
For-
6-pack,
and I think it's like $20 or something. For
If you buy the six-pack,
which
you get a-
which is fucking pretty good.
if you buy the 6-pack, you get rolling papers.
That is awesome.
Bad Sons rolling papers.
And you can use those to stick to your forehead. Remember, you used to do those. You do that with like gum wrappers. Remember?
Yeah.
You could do that with
what
it.
else are you gonna do with them?
Just like small little pieces of gift wrap tissue paper.
Yeah,
could
you
do
could
that.
you could wrap like
They probably work
mouse,
well as
mouse
like,
gifts.
pore strips.
Yeah, you could
what
get
I
your
mean?
blackheads out.
Yeah, if you're just trying to blot the oil off your
Well, I
face.
mean, you can if you like rolling your own cigarettes.
I'm pretty sure they are for
what are
tobacco
rolling
use only.
papers?
If you
Yeah.
want
Made
to,
of-
sure. We don't advise you use tobacco products.
Paper.
because
I mean,
paper?
listen,
the carcinogens and such, right?
I mean cigarettes, but I mean, I like some some fucking cigars and shit. So if you want to roll a
go.
little mini cigar,
I guess if you do that, I've never seen cigars rolled with really big.
no, me either. But someone could be an innovator.
Yeah. I feel like
DJ
BJ Khaled. I thought you said BJ Khaled.
I did.
He did.
You said B.
He did.
So this is really good beer.
I'm gonna be savoring this one for a little bit.
I love it. I feel drunk.
I'm going to chug it.
Yeah, I feel like chugging it, but I feel like I'm just gonna feel drunk.
You definitely
That's gonna be a
are
bad-
high alcohol chugger.
Yeah,
It likes the
this
chugs.
is delicious.
I'd like to see Jay like shotgun one of these.
Could do it.
Do it.
It's gone.
There's still one in there.
I was gonna say I thought you got a 4-pack, so there should still be one.
Well, there's 2. One's at my house.
Oh.
The other one's in the cooler. We were only drinking 2 of them right now.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I love Bad Sons. I love going there.
I do.
So I was thinking the other day when I did that rip with Fat Orange Cat and Fox Farm and stuff, and I was thinking like I need to put a list because I've basically been to all of them now. I need to put a list together of top 5 beers, like breweries for beer, top 5 breweries for atmosphere, and then top 5 overall, and see what the crossover of those two are. For me, Bad Sons is going to be in there.
You get fancy with it.
I mean, listen, we kind of blow Bad Sons a bit because we call them our home brewery
But
and
it's
they're
like-
awesome to us. But I mean, they're
Well,
fucking good. Like,
I
just-
wouldn't blow it if it didn't.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Just
like,
by
it's
proxy,
not-
right? 'Cause
It's
they
not
are literally
like
they are literally the closest brewery.
yeah, but it's also not just because they're the closest brewery. Like they literally like they
We're
they
just-
earn it.
We're lucky that they make good beer. Like we could be close to a brewery that just sucks ass, right?
But
Right,
listen-
like I live by well,
Listen,
I'm not going to say it.
In the interest of fairness, Bad Sons wasn't great when they opened.
Oh no! When you went there the first time and
Yeah.
we had some of the beers that it was not good.
The first couple of months, it wasn't a good brewery,
No.
but it is now. And that's not about.
They grew into it. They grew into it quick.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
But
They corrected very quickly.
But that's why, like some of
Getting
the
used to your shit.
And Mark's great.
That level.
I think that's what it was. I think it's just them getting used to the new equipment. And
well, like I'm about to say, one of the things I have left in my magic Canadian cooler is a double IPA from Tox. Tox just opened 2 weeks ago.
Okay, Jay.
shit. Are you right there?
That's weird.
You know what's funny is like I'm actually having an asthma attack and I didn't smoke weed right now.
Who did?
It's a bitchy way to say that.
Yeah,
It's a bold move, God. Let's see if it pays off for him.
making assumptions over here.
I didn't say you did. I just said I didn't.
Well, I hope he didn't.
It's
'cause
the 420 episode.
it makes
that's why.
the ass out of you and me.
So your asthma's playing into the show. It's good.
Yeah.
But
you
did you
inhaler?
die?
I might.
I have one in my car.
What?
I have one.
What?
Inhaler?
Inhaler.
You would.
What kind? Ventolin?
He asked for
Fucking know what it is.
albuterol.
If you have albuterol or Ventolin, I want it because I'm struggling right
For fat kids. Whatever.
No, I swear-
whichever
swear to
one's
God,
for
my
fat
daughter.
kids.
I have one in my car for my daughter.
Oh my
Daughter-
God.
Is your daughter fat?
You really want me to get it?
No, she's not fat. But yes, on a break.
Why would you?
Because I'm actually having. It's funny. Like I always thought it was linked to nitro. Because remember, I only drank Guinness, and every now and then, I'm literally out of breath. But like when I would drink it, like every now and then, I'd like my chest would get tight and I couldn't breathe, and I thought it was a nitrous thing.
I was
But-
there like 30 minutes ago.
But now it's like still happening, even though I don't drink Guinness anymore.
So we should take a break.
Tinland?
I always thought there was just
No, we
like
don't have to take a
regular,
break.
Why would you
regular
take a
kid
break?
asthma and fat kid asthma. That's what I always
Oh no,
thought.
no, I had.
No,
I used to be the skinniest kid on the block,
Yeah.
and I had asthma back then too. Also, what was I saying? Oh, Tox. So I went to Tox. They're still very new, and
I've never heard of them. That's how new they are.
yeah, I grabbed the double IPA. We're gonna drink that. It's in a crowler, and it's pretty good considering they're brand new. You know, basically like takes a while to figure out what you're doing. But they have been kind of on the radar for how long now? A year?
I actually don't know. I think one of the guys involved was a toxicology professor at UConn.
That would make sense.
mean,
So
with
their
the name
logo,
Tox.
their logo is like a toxic frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I was
all
gonna
the
say.
tap handles are like
Okay.
Frogs?
no mushrooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be the first heavy drinking mushroom episode.
Dude, I don't,
Right,
mean,
on some
I don't
pizza.
think I'm going to say right now, I don't think I can do it.
Some portobellos? No.
It's 420, baby. Listen,
Yeah, he's just smoking some portobellos
That's
listen,
all.
you got to
on the grill.
By the way, as the resident vegetarian, I went to Common Bond the other day. They had mushroom jerky.
Yeah, I've had it before.
Did you try it? The
It's not
Thai
bad.
one?
It's not bad.
It's Thai, right?
How tough
the
could
Thai
it
one?
be?
I like the seitan shit. Seitan.
No. This was
Also, was it like little
This-
nuggets?
No,
Like
I know what you're talking
strips.
about. I'm
It is
saying
Easter weekend, Paulo.
of all the non-meat jerkies,
peaked.
the seitan stuff is probably the best. In my experience.
I agree with you.
It's
But
pronounced Satan.
I agree with
Seitan.
you, but this mushroom jerky was a whole different level.
Was
I
it?
thought I was gonna get fucking like out of my mind.
Was it?
Was that you?
Yeah, it was.
But it was pretty good. I mean, I ate a whole bag. Halfway through the bag, I was like, I hope these aren't magic mushrooms because I'm gonna fucking see God in like
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I have that.
Turns out they were shiitakes.
I also have the fat kid.
Oh, they are the long. Oh,
I also have the fat kid vegetarian gene in me. So once I learned that the Impossible Burger was going to be sold
Oh
at
my
Burger
God.
King,
It's so good, dude.
but it's only the Whopper, the Impossible Whopper, is only sold in like fucking Iowa. or something.
probably
Yeah,
tastes
but you-
just like the Whopper.
But you know you can get an Impossible Burger at Aruga's down the
Grill.
street from your house.
Yeah,
Grill
yeah.
flavored
Even better.
burgers.
No. The
Even
Impossible
better.
Burger is
That's at Burger King.
impossible.
Only in one Burger King though, in fucking St. Louis. or
Probably
some shit.
tastes just like a fucking Whopper.
So, all right. So, what's the difference?
which tastes like grill.
There's
There's no-
literally
there's
no
no
difference.
meat.
That's the thing.
There's no meat.
Like if you ate it, if I gave it to you and I didn't tell you what it was, you wouldn't know it wasn't meat.
Does it taste
it's
just
not,
like a Whopper?
I didn't catch the part
Yeah,
where
it's
not
a
meat.
vegetarian burger.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
called
didn't
the
catch- I
Impossible
didn't catch that
Burger.
part. I'm sorry.
They also
Yeah.
do at Aruga's. They do Impossible like nachos with like instead of ground beef, it's like Impossible. Literally, if I gave it to you right now and didn't
ground
tell you
it-
what it was,
it's
you
ground
wouldn't
impossible.
know that it wasn't. I've like taken people there and given it to them, and they didn't know it wasn't me.
Yeah. Today I was if you
What do they do? Soak it in blood?
No, so what it is, the flavor actually comes from this thing called heme, like hemoglobin.
Yes, it
It's
does.
it's a
It tastes
synthetic.
like meat. It tastes like heme.
It's a synthetic blood that they inject into the meat, the quote unquote
you
meat.
see that? You get a little groan you give out? That means you're a man. You
So-
heard blood.
But that's why it tastes. That's why it tastes like it's like synthetic blood. That it's like true. It's like True Blood in you know that show True Blood from HBO.
No, if I on my normal travels during the day, I drive through like Westport and like Fairfield area. So you know where Christie's used to be?
Mm-hmm.
It's the chef's table now. But it's like a little country store, but a restaurant that used to be in
Spell
downtown
country.
Fairfield, like kind of moved into there, like turned to a test kitchen, I think. But you can get some good food there. So I've been getting like fucking bomb ass.
Can we get food from there right now?
No,
Okay.
but they have Impossible Burgers also. So I've been meaning to drive.
So you've
by
had
there.
one because you were
I've
vegetarian
never
for a
had
while.
one. I've never had.
Oh,
an
okay.
Impossible Burger.
'Cause I was
Actually,
gonna
you know
say-
what? I have, but years ago. Like,
Well, they're
No
pretty
one in
new. They're
this
not that
room
old.
like
has
2 years
ever
ago.
been
When-
a
it's
vegetarian.
literally when it first came around, I remember.
That's not true because I have for 10 years and Paulo was for like at least 2 years.
That's
a while.
not true.
10 years you've been a vegetarian, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
You really hate plants that much.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck them.
I think cumulatively, I've been a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian from maybe like 8 years.
He still puts meat in his mouth though,
8 to 10 years.
I chew it.
and that
I
actually
don't
wasn't
swallow
even
it.
a sexual thing.
I chew it, but I don't swallow it.
You know what fucked me over the first time? You know what got me off of it?
What's our
No
next
lie,
beer?
stuffed mushrooms. They were
You
fucking
ready?
delicious. And then they were like, "Oh shit, there's bacon in those." And I was like, That bacon made those mushrooms taste good as fuck.
Fuck in the world is that?
It's crowler time. Wait.
No, it's not.
See that?
Yeah, now if you can't get it off.
He can't pull it off the holder with his veggie
Don't
muscles.
talk to me like that.
Jeff can't get it off.
Wait, I feel like
Monster49@gmail.com.
if I slam this Triple Doobious, I feel like I'm going to die.
I
so.
know. I'm
Give me
like
a
trying to
minute.
save it.
I drank
this,
mine pretty fast. It's
This
good.
Triple Doobious is fucking good.
Am I screaming?
Yes.
I'm still going back to
Very-
that.
So loud.
Am I really?
No, you are. I mean,
Felt like I
it's
was a little loud
well,
there.
you seem loud to you because you're actually like talking into the microphone instead of being like 4 feet back from it.
Yeah, because you never do that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
What are we drinking next?
Are you ready for
I thought
real?
this was supposed
Let's
to be.
pound
I thought
this
was
Triple
supposed to be
Doobious.
fun.
Pound
Well, here,
Triple
before-
Doobious.
Before we get there, actually, Justin, I want to ask you. You're writing for a magazine now, right?
Oh, I am. So
How do you not mention this shit?
I don't fucking.
How do
You
you answer?
drove all the
How
way
do you answer
here.
who?
So I don't know. I got asked.
You
Sound Magazine. They're in
Right, it's like
Fairfield
a
County, New
Fairfield
Haven
County thing,
Yeah,
right?
Westchester.
Yeah.
They asked me to do this thing called Beer Spotlight, where they feature like a brewery every month, talk about the brewery and a beer, and I got to do a food pairing, and
That's my dream job.
it's cool stuff. Yeah, cool shit.
Tell me you get 150 grand a year.
No, I wish I got paid for that, but
$150.
No, so-
an article.
yeah.
Where did he go?
He went to
Jay,
get
I
an
don't know.
inhaler out of his car because I'm having an allergy.
All right.
Yeah, so we're doing. I don't know. How'd you hear about that?
Because he's
I
a
don't know.
good
Well,
friend.
because I actually remember I sent you a picture because I was at the Acoustic Cafe one night and they had the Sound Magazine there, and I was bored, so I was flipping through it and I saw like an article with you, so I took a picture of it and sent it to
That's
you.
right. Yeah, because I hadn't even seen it. I don't even see these things because of where I am is sort of out of their radius for their audience, I guess. So, yeah, some people see the Sound Magazine. The same thing happened. So I've done like I think six now, maybe.
Okay.
But the same thing happened. So I've done Counterweight, Bad Sons, No Worries, Lasting Brass.
Oh.
I don't fucking know. I can't. Yeah. So every month, it's
So it's a monthly thing.
it is a monthly publication. Yeah. But they've been doing.
It's
Oh, look
albuterol.
at that! It is. It's pro.
albuterol. Love you.
We've got a bunch of shit going on. here.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they
needs-
don't know how radio works.
Jeff needs his bronchodilator. Yeah. So
So how long have you been doing that for?
I think 6 months.
6 months now?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you do like one beer from a brewery and a food pairing, or
Yeah. Oh, Nod Hill, Black Hog were the other ones.
yeah, Nod Hill was the one I sent you the picture of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we're trying to support local places and try to find. The thing is about like the breweries in Connecticut. Everybody there's for the I would say probably 90% of the breweries in the state. There's at least one beer that people like. Which is fine. I mean everybody. It's like art, right? It's so subjective.
Oh yeah, look,
you find
there's
something.
definitely at least because I've been to all of them now. It's basically there's at least one
Right.
at every single
Right,
one
exactly.
That's decent.
So that's our thing too. So we're trying to highlight, what the Connecticut craft beer scene is doing because we're kind of lagging, as behind the country a little bit.
which is crazy. Because
Really?
We are,
killing
yeah. So we're about the population. They try to like when they're looking at marketing and they're looking at demographics and things. They try to compare us to Oregon as like a growth pattern, and Oregon has like 300 something breweries, right?
Yeah, but they're probably
I
all
thought you were going
dog
to say
shit.
300 something people.
No, but so I think we're in the low 80s right now for breweries in the state of Connecticut. So when people talk about like saturation points, you ask how many pizza places are too many, right?
Well, I was going to ask. That was one of my follow-up questions. So keep going with it.
Yeah, so it's like when people are saying you constantly hear this talk about there were 50 breweries, we were at our saturation point, 60 breweries saturation point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're only at your saturation point when you have too many bad breweries, right? That's when they start to kind of pull
Well,
back
right.
a little.
If they're all good, everybody likes drinking.
Well, that's
they're
the
going
point,
to go there,
right? So
Yeah.
you go down to Worcester Square and you have how many good pizza places, and they all, it's not an issue.
Sally's isn't going out of business. Pepe's
Right.
isn't going out
Right.
of business. Delani's not going out of business.
Right.
It's just like
You're
It's just one of those
saying-
things, right?
you're
So when I put it into that perspective of how many pizza places are too many, people are like, oh, you know what, you're kind of right. Because I could have pizza 5 nights a week and
Yeah.
have it at a different place.
sure.
Yeah.
So for breweries, you could have 5 different. If it's a Friday or Saturday, if it's a Monday, you could have 5 different beers,
Yeah.
and they're all from different places, and they're
Right.
all good.
Yeah, and if one of those days you want to go to, say, I don't know, a heavy brewing company and go have some beer and
heavy brewing company.
cold pizza, maybe that would be a neat thing, right? Nobody serves cold pizza to you. That you can do that because we're not at the saturation point.
Then we give them Paulo's
every brewery?
address, and they can show up. They
Yeah,
can show up.
exactly.
And,
that's not right.
Yeah, it's not right at all.
No, so my follow-up was going to be like, what do you think? Like, when do you think this? Like, I keep thinking the bubble's going to burst at some point because there's it just seems like there's so many small breweries popping up.
So I was actually
like how sustainable can it be?
I was actually talking to Cameron about this earlier today, and I'm of the opinion that for one thing, people don't. People who are into breweries will go, if you're in an area with a bunch of breweries, they're going to go to all those breweries. So you're not getting one customer all day.
Yeah,
because they're going to go to everybody who's in the area. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, people like to drink, so even in recessions, bars don't go out of business.
No,
they actually see an increase.
Yeah, so I was going to say that's one business that.
So what's the worst case scenario? Yeah. Everybody's going to always want to drink. If you make good beer, they're going to want to drink your beer.
Especially if the bartenders pass you Uncrustables as you're eating, which would happen at say I don't know, a heavy brewing company somewhere.
Somebody call it heavy drinking.
Heavy drinking, you know what I mean?
Heavy brewing company.
Yeah. As far as sustainability, though, I mean, it depends on what your business model was and how much debt you have. I mean, that's really what. As far as your business is concerned. So as far as you're saying, how far can they take it?
Yeah.
If you get someone with deep pockets and they're not making any money and they don't care because they like their own place, it's they could stay open forever.
And those do exist too.
Totally. Yeah.
There are places in Connecticut that are not turning a profit, but they're perfectly happy to break even.
Right.
And I'm sure. I mean, Uncrustables aren't that much money, right?
The freezer is, but I mean, we'd have to have a cooler anyway, so we could just throw them in there. Because we can't serve raw Uncrustables; they have to be frozen. That's part of that's part of the heavy drinking experience.
Oh.
It's like a cool treat
They're pretty good
in the summertime.
It's like ice cream.
Yeah.
It's weird.
A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Jay's gonna do an ice cream truck with Uncrustables.
We should make a beer with them.
Here's your partially thawed Uncrustable.
What can we squeeze that into to make a good beer out of?
A stout, probably.
A peanut butter and jelly beer you could probably make.
Stout porter.
You could even make it lighter than that, I would think, if you want those flavors to stand out.
Oh yeah.
Oktoberfest.
What else we got to drink?
We should just sell a regular beer that comes with an Uncrustable taped to the side.
Spellcom.
We'll
call it Untouchable, and it'll come with an Uncrustable.
Oh.
All right. Whose glass is ready for something else?
Mine is.
Not mine. So watch this.
That Triple Doobious was goddamn good, though.
There's no hint of booziness in that at all.
Not
which is scary.
Yeah, at 12 fucking %.
12%, man. There's a brewery in Herndon, Virginia. So I don't know how far.
So this is a crowler. We might need something. Sorry, Justin. We might need something bigger.
Thanks,
than
Jeff, for stepping all over
the
me.
taster glasses. We might need real cups here.
Anyway,
Herndon, Virginia.
So yeah, Herndon, Virginia. So there's a brewery there called Aslan Beer Co. One of their brewer and one of their owners, Kai, he's actually from Watertown, but they make like 15% stouts.
Is his first name Cobra?
That should be his nickname. No, it's Kai Leskowitz. But he they do some crazy. Excuse me.
Just get the glasses.
In a bad way.
Just get the glasses.
Jesus. But yeah, they do
Leskowitz. There's a good chance he's a Jewish man. I'm just saying.
He's a fine fellow.
He's a maven.
But they do 15% stouts. I don't know. So yeast, and this is kind of like sciencey shit, but the typical yeast that they use for these beers dies around 10%. So they're using their funny stuff to get, even the 12% is stretching the limits of your yeast.
That's about all I can give too.
But they're getting up to 15%. And there's no booziness. They're almost sweet, like pastry stouts.
Really?
They're so delicious, so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Say that again, but try to sound like a Brooklyn Jew.
I can't.
Speaking of Brooklyn Jews,
you get them on something and that's it,
dude. I'm like obsessed with the borscht belt. Do you guys know about this?
Sounds like a meat belt.
The old the Catskills, when like the old comedians in the Catskills from New York, everybody would go to
the
Catskills.
Old comedians from the Catskills.
It's called the borscht belt, and like it's basically where Dirty Dancing was based, and like the season 2 of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is based out there.
Dirty Dancing was based out of Lake George.
No. Yeah, the borscht belt.
Catskills. Is it that high?
Yeah, the Catskills. Any resort
that
outside
high.
of New York City is the Catskills to New Yorkers.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was crazy. Like back in the day in the 50s, 60s, 70s, like it was like that was like the shit. So basically what happened was it was the before air travel. So air travel killed it, but before that you could only get in your car and drive somewhere. So if you lived in New York City, which there was millions of people lived there,
You drive 4
you
hours,
just
5
drive
hours north.
a couple hours and you were in like vacation paradise. But it was like everybody got their start there, like Henny Youngman, like all the way to like fucking Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That was like crazy.
And people who aren't Jewish.
No, it was only people. No, that's the thing. It was
I
called
know,
the
I know,
Borscht
I
Belt because it was literally only Jews
lot of
would
Jewish
go
people,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a dish?
Borscht? Yeah.
Borscht?
Yeah. That's why they called it that, because it was a soup that Jewish people ate. Borscht Belt.
Hilarious Jewish people.
Also, where are the glasses that I'm supposed to pour this in?
Right here.
Well, I can't reach those, so put them
Well,
Mine's right in front of you.
No, you're getting bigger than that.
Oh.
Well, we're going big cup.
This is
style.
I'm back.
We're going big cup style this time.
Jeff's the size queen all of a sudden here.
I've always been a size queen, babe.
Did you guys watch Game of Thrones?
No. Next.
Wait, you don't watch it, or you didn't watch it?
I have
yet?
never seen it since season 1. That's the only season I've ever
I haven't
seen.
watched it full.
I got as far as the
I was like, where are you at?
opening
Oh, wait, I have
sequence
a
because
question.
the opening is actually pretty cool with the music and the animation. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the newest one.
They changed it, I heard.
And it's going to change it every episode.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's kind of copying off of Weeds.
Isn't it only like
Weeds
6?
did that.
This is only yeah. Little boxes on the hillside.
Sure, it's the same.
Little box. I need more glasses, baby.
That's it. Oh, wait, Dave, right? And, God damn it, that Uncrustable was delicious.
It was. You ate 2 of them. And a bunch of fruit snacks.
It looked
I can get
delicious.
you more, man, if you want.
All right,
Whenever you want that Italian ice, let me know.
I'm down.
So, Tox Brewing.
Probably want
huh?
to do that after the podcast because the scraping will probably
Yeah,
get annoying after a while.
I'm gonna talk about it before you shit
What
on
is
it.
this?
We're gonna talk about it before you shit on it. Also, I need another glass.
It's a little dark.
No, there was. Oh, there it
It
is.
is a little dumb.
There she be. What kind of beer is this?
We're gonna talk about it in a minute. Well, that's how much Dave's getting.
Dave's dregs.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Dave's getting true.
Or is it?
Okay, so
Tune in to find
Dave's
out.
not here, but we can talk about it. So basically, Talks just opened recently. Here, I'll give you. I feel bad that. So Talks just opened recently. I believe within the last 2 to 3 weeks, they've been talking about opening for a long time. Everybody's kind of like, is this really going to happen or not? And then they finally were like, yeah, we're open. So I was in the area, stopped by. They had a pretty good stout on. It was a coconut stout. This was their basically, if you can say that they have a flagship, even though they've only been open for a couple of weeks, this is the one that basically sold out immediately. It's called Devil's Trumpet. It is a double IPA, 8.2%, and the guy that runs the place was nice enough to give us a crowler, even though they're actually not selling it for off-premise consumption. I drank a couple in the building, and I thought it was pretty good.
It tastes like Citra to me.
So
Is there
they're not-
Citra in that?
So they're not selling it for
Pretty
off-premise
heavy.
consumption, but they had labels for it.
No. This is their crowler label. They just write on it.
Oh.
Yeah, he said specifically they were trying to make a beer that was locally available hops, nothing that would be really hard to reproduce and
Really?
get in. He was trying to make the best beer they could make with things that are readily available. I think they did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
considering that it's like probably the first time they brewed on this system.
Yeah, no, it's
you
good.
know, it sold out pretty quickly. This was, by the time I got there, what they were pouring was the last keg that they had, so that's why they weren't doing off-premise stuff. But for a double IPA, I mean, it's tasty.
Yeah, it's not like overly bitter or anything.
No, it's good. It's good. What's fucked up is for a double IPA, it tastes more boozy than Triple Doobious did.
Well, right. I mean, it is 8.2. Triple Doobious is 12.
Which is just I didn't mean to
No.
It's not talking shit on their shit. It tastes
absolutely.
really good.
I mean, it is a new system. They're still checking it out and learning it and everything.
Yeah,
but
I
I
mean-
think for how old they are and what this is, it's a pretty good beer.
yeah, no, it tastes good.
Yeah.
I was just more or less saying, like, it tastes what I would expect an 8-point-something beer to taste like. You know, like...
Yeah. It's a little malty. I like that.
Yeah, it's got good balance.
Yeah, there's no real bitterness.
No.
Which is funny that, like, we say that now with IPAs because they're kind of supposed to be bitter. But
okay. This is normally where Jay says something.
Hi, Jay.
Boo.
All right.
Well, what are we talking about?
Did we have any stories on there? Was there anything interesting?
Nothing.
Well, I know there was something, but
The Trivago guy got a DUI.
Oh, yeah, he did get one. I always fucking hated that guy.
Everyone does. I don't know why.
Shave.
He tucks his fucking shirt into his jeans without a belt.
He was clearly a
First of all,
alcoholic
never
who
tuck
was
your
trying
shirt
to
in your
do better.
jeans. Second of all, never do it without a belt on.
well, I mean,
No.
if you're wearing a button down and dress slacks, like you can tuck your shirt in.
They were jeans. Not dress slacks.
No,
Shirt tucker?
even still, it could be.
If you have to, you need to wear a fucking belt. This guy was tucking a shirt into jeans. Not okay.
Well,
And also not wearing a belt.
hey, that was
Wayne
the
does
producer
that.
telling him to do that.
No, it wasn't.
Wayne does that.
That was the producer.
Who's
and-
Wayne? Oh, yeah, no. Listen, Wayne can do whatever he likes.
Okay. It's a double standard. I see. It's fine.
Listen, Wayne is a beautiful, beautiful angel, and he can do whatever he likes. And also, he can't see because his eyes are so squinty, he doesn't know he's not wearing a belt.
Yeah, and also you said slacks, and this is America.
No, I said jeans. He said slacks.
I said slacks.
Yeah,
I said
whoever
dress
said slacks. Just
I'm
cut-
Canadian.
Cut it out.
That was an American.
Wait, hey, cut what out? Slacks are a form of
Don't
pants.
do that. This is America.
What does that have to do with anything?
This is America.
What does that have to do with
They're
anything?
pants.
I got a squirt.
There's
These
different
guys
types
were-
of pants. Jeans are pants too,
Yeah. I mean, if you want,
but they're called jeans.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
I'm not sure
We
if
call
I've
them jeans
ever
in America.
owned slacks. What qualifies something as slacks?
Oh, or people that call them trousers. Oh my god, fucking die already. Right?
No, but seriously, what
What
constitutes a slack?
It's more. It's like a dressy or
Like dockers?
pant, but it's not like suit pants.
Like dockers?
That was episode 68
Yeah,
of the Heavy
dockers
Drinker
dockers
Podcast.
could be considered slacks if they're like dressy dockers.
There's nothing slack about them.
Right?
They're kind of stiff.
Right? And trousers even worse. I think. The pants.
You're talking on a whole different fucking
the
subject,
pants, man. The pants. Right? Trousers. Trousers are pants.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Same thing as slacks.
They are also pants.
Yeah, just call them pants.
Yeah.
But what kind of pants?
This is America.
But what kind of pants?
The
Pants.
the pants guy. Fancy pants.
What kind?
New category.
Right? We call
Like,
them,
you're not making
in
sense.
America, we call them fancy pants. All right? And you like it.
Everybody's talking about my
I got
Tight
some.
pants. I got my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. Also, thank you
That is a funny Will
for
Ferrell
saving
skit.
my life
You're welcome.
because I can totally breathe again.
Never forget that.
I'm telling you, man. I always used to be out of breath as a kid. And people are like, you need a inhaler? I'm like, I'm just fat. It's okay.
No, listen, I know.
You're indebted to me for life right now.
I know the difference between like fat, can't breathe, and like actually going to the
When
hospital.
fat kids run, you get that little sting like under your lung. You know, it's like it's that what is that diaphragm? What the fuck it's called? Just screaming for help. Usually when you're a fat kid and you
your
run.
diaphragm?
You guys don't know what it's like to be fat.
What are you talking about?
Growing up, man, like if you had to like run a mile.
I don't know what it's like to grow up
Have
fat.
you ever
is
run a
what you
mile in
just
his
said to me.
shoes?
Yeah, I grew up as a husky kid, man.
Yeah, I'm fatter than you right now.
It sucks.
And
And
I've
he's,
waged
and he's a
really-
vegetarian. Talk about the effort that takes.
Yeah, it's all pizza, baby.
He eats like bread though. It's all grain.
It's all
man.
bread.
It's all grain and corn.
I
It's all-
eat the beginning of beer, and then
Yeah.
I drink the beer.
Yeah.
I'm an all grain eater and drinker.
He's a horse essentially.
Yeah. No, that's not true because they eat apples. Fuck that shit.
Fuck apples.
Monster49@gmail.com.
Where's the barley and wheat? Fuck the apples.
Exactly. Bake it into a bread.
All right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I still remember the other day we were
bread.
having a conversation about this, and I'm like, well, what'd you have for breakfast? And he's like, pizza. I'm like, what'd you have for dinner for last night? He's like,
Pizza.
the pizza. I mean, like, I had pizza for dinner, and I didn't finish it, so I
Do
had
you just
pizza for
generally get
breakfast.
cheese pizza, or do you like
And
get
I'm like-
toppings?
And then I'm like,
Depends where I go.
well, no, then
If
I'm
you're
like,
home, if you're ordering in,
Cheese.
weird.
If I
Dude.
go out to Delania, everything they have for meats, they have vegetarian versions of those meats.
I still remember. I was just like, what'd you have for breakfast? Pizza, because there's a lot of pizza from the night before. I'm like, what'd you have for lunch? He's
No,
like,
that was like
there's
one.
a lot of pizza.
That was like one particular day when you asked me, and
You
I just
literally had
happened to eat
pizza.
pizza for like 6 meals in a row.
You did. You had pizza for dinner,
I did.
breakfast, and then
no,
lunch.
I literally ate pizza for like 3 days,
Yeah,
nonstop.
and I think you went out for pizza that dinner that very next night.
Is
I
it
mean,
weird
I love
that
pizza.
the Barstool Sports social media?
That guy's a
posts-
fucking.
All right, so
All right,
you want to go?
I was gonna say a word that we're not allowed to say. I'm gonna change it to he's
like-
a fucking asshole. That guy.
Well, I'm not. I
Like an asshole.
I wasn't gonna get personal like that. That was weird. But I forgot to say.
He's such a douche.
His name's Dave
Is it
Portnoy. If we
He's
want to go
such a
after him,
fucking douche.
You really got
Isn't
so
it? Why is
Dude,
he-
what
why
I
is
really
he a
loved,
douche?
I really loved when he went to the parties and
Oh, and the wind.
the wind was like blowing
blowing
his
everything
That
all
was
over.
good.
It was like he was in a sail, and it was that made me so happy because I hate him so much that I was like, yeah, fuck you, drop your pizza, you stupid bitch. Yeah,
Why do you hate him?
It's just the whole
I
thing is
just, had
stupid.
I just had a glitch in the Matrix.
But that's not his fault.
He's a patron.
Well, it is his fault. He's the one that drove this thing.
yeah,
No, but
One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
and he never
Everyone made it-
but it's
no,
never
but-
one bite.
That's the point.
it's supposed to be fun.
but the
I don't-
people
it's not
made it
funny.
popular. It's not his fault. He's just cashing in on it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not a fucking asshole.
yeah, he's
No,
a,
it's not.
He's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I would
remember
do
what I
the
was gonna
same.
say.
I would do the same fucking
I don't
thing.
understand why you do something like that and judge it by cheese pizza, because that's the last pizza I ever want is a cheese pizza.
No, but you always judge. It's the same reason. Like every time I judge someone's wings, it's off of buffalo because you judge it by the base.
It's the standard, right?
yeah,
yeah.
You
It's
judge
just
it by the
easiest
base.
way
I
to
agree
go.
too, because you know what? Like Pepe's pizza is good, but every time they win awards, it's like best clam pizza. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on.
Like a
Like, your-
Like how many
your-
people do that?
You
Yeah, clam pizza, like your regular pizza's good.
I could eat some clam pizza
you know?
right now. I'd eat the fuck out of that.
So would I, but I'm like,
eat the ass
are you
out of it?
comparing against what? Who's other clam pizza?
Well, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
and that's the thing. That's why he does the base cheese pizza.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying he's a douche.
strange.
He's a douchey person. He's annoying. Everything he does is
Who?
annoying. The Barstool guy that eats all the
He's
pizza.
a Patriots fan.
I kind of
man.
like him.
He's a Patriots fan, which
He's
just
playing a
bugs the
part.
shit
Yeah,
out
he's
of me.
playing. Yeah, exactly. Like,
His part sucks.
He had Henry Winkler with
but
him. the other
but
day.
his part has us talking about him.
Yeah, but like, what
Yeah,
is
but
that?
not in
Like,
a
No
good
one's
way.
talking about us.
somebody important stands next to
That's
him.
not
so
true.
that
There's
makes
lots of
it-
people around the world being like, every drinking sucks. Never listen to that.
Oh,
No, there's not.
There's probably a bunch of people that hate this podcast. They don't think it's
But
important.
not enough for someone to talk
I
about
don't
it.
think they think it's important enough to actually mention.
But someone
The
thinks
people who
he's
don't like
but,
it.
All
I'm
right, so
just saying.
you're actually proving my point.
But see,
someone
I-
thinks he's important
No.
enough to mention it because
No, it's
enough,
not proving your point because I
enough
don't think he's
people know
important
it.
enough to
I wasn't
mention.
disagreeing with you.
because enough people
I didn't
know
bring it
him.
up.
This is a weird topic.
It is.
I just think it's dumb.
I'd love to get hated.
Because here's the thing: he never listen. I
I mean, listen, he's also right because he did crown New Haven as the pizza capital of the world, so he's not wrong.
he's still an asshole.
I can't stress enough. He's a
And,
Patriots
well,
fan.
I mean, I should be doing the sound drops.
They're just awful people.
An asshole's an asshole.
Oh, did you hear the Robert Kraft video is coming out?
Yeah,
They're going
it sure
to release
is.
it.
It sure is.
I can't wait.
On Pornhub,
Yeah. I hope. I hope they catch him like
Yeah.
full thrust, vinegar squirts, everything.
hit adult.
The cleanup afterwards. I want to see the whole thing.
Because here's the thing: we actually didn't. It's a 420 episode, so we didn't actually have an adult plan.
No.
But I did see something that's worth talking about.
okay.
What are you looking at me for? Am I supposed to do something?
I'm just playing the drum break. So it was this video. I could probably send it to you if I looked hard enough, aka pulled up my history. But so there's this girl. She was super hot, like Brazilian, speaking in Portuguese the whole time. So I might need you to actually translate the video to me.
Yeah.
But so she pulled out some salami and what looked like mayonnaise, or it might have been fluff, and a loaf of bread.
I'm getting hard.
Salami and fluff. That's a weird combination.
You said
So I'm
Brazilian,
assuming it might have been mayonnaise.
Brazilian lady, some salami and mayo.
The whole time I was like, tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
So she takes her panties off. She takes a knife out and scoops up the, I'm going to assume mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Out of her panties?
No. Out of the jar.
Yeah.
Wipes it on her pussy. And then
Wait.
she starts fingering herself.
Where do you see
With the mayo.
Motherless.com. It's probably on Pornhub too.
Is it olive based mayo?
I don't know. But so she's
Motherless? That's
so she's
brutal.
It says, dude, when you search it on Google, it says, go ahead. She's not looking.
Jesus Christ.
So she spreads like mayo all over her pussy. This chick is fucking gorgeous, by the way. Like, she's like real hot. Like,
You said Brazilian. We know.
Brazilian, yeah. So she spreads mayo all over her pussy. Then she like masturbates.
Yeah.
And then she takes a slice of bread.
This is
and
like episode 1
With the mayo.
conversation.
she rubs the mayo off her pussy on the bread, right?
Yeah.
Then she goes like doggy style to the camera.
All right. I'm actually back in this.
Spreads more mayo in her ass cheeks. Does it
All right.
again. Slaps the meat in there.
I was gonna say, when's the salami come in?
She slaps the salami in her butt.
This
And
whole
then-
time I'm like, grab the salami. Grab the salami.
But then she takes the other piece of bread, wipes all the mayo and salami out of her asshole and her cum, like, and everything.
Yeah.
Puts the two pieces together and then sits there and eats it. And I was like,
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to taste anything through those condiments.
No. Is the salami like thick cut?
it's
Like where you had to like pull the skin off first and then you eat it?
I mean, she didn't peel anything back.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, it
People
was a weird
listening in.
boner.
It was. It was like a hungry boner.
Yeah, it's like a stomach boner.
A honer. Are you bungry? Is that what that would be?
Are you bungry?
Bone-gry?
That sounds like something from a fucking Monty Python sketch. Are you bungry? That's hilarious. I'm really proud that I snuck in an adult when we didn't have one, by the way.
Yeah, I am too.
We've never stopped in that part of the song.
I love that song.
What are we drinking right now?
Right now we're drinking the
Tox.
Too much.
we can finish it and move on to. So the last two things I have are Little House.
There's two left.
So tell us about Little House. They're in Chester.
I fucking love Little House. I was gonna say, like, before, when I was gonna split the best beers, best experience, best overall, Little House would probably be top 3 best experience for sure.
Really?
I don't know. Their beer's good. I like their beer, but there's a lot of really great beer out there. So yeah, I don't know if I can put it right up there, but their experience is amazing. It's like literally a tiny house that they have this brewery.
It's like right on Main Street there, right in Chester, right? Small
Yep.
town.
Yeah, it's like this cool. It's like so New England. Like the town is like those everything's like right up on the main street. It's like this narrow street where like all the stores are like right bearing down on you, and like Little House is great.
House is a very, very little
So one of the beers I got from them was a kettle sour, as we were talking about before.
yeah.
But it was specifically what I was saying. In kettle sours, I kind of feel like you get the characteristics of the beer more than if you like barrel age it or spontaneously ferment. The beer comes through more than
Gotcha.
and I kind of like that about this one specifically. And they also made the other crowler I have is an American. It's is it an American IPA? So it's kind of like halfway between an East Coast and a West Coast.
So it's like an Iowa IPA.
Yeah.
Well, American IPA.
So it's just a lot of nothing.
The
Dude, have you been to Iowa?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. When you look on a map and you see dots and road and dots, that's Iowa. Town,
When the
cornfields, town.
Dude, I've driven through. It's like
I would say
Painful.
American IPA and West Coast IPA are like sort of synonymous.
No. But in the realm of Little House, it's not. It's not a West Coast IPA. It's specifically halfway between both. You'll see when you taste it. Also, I would say, as I was saying before, if you rate them on experience, Little House is probably top 3 for sure.
So who would be your best beer, worst experience?
Best beer, worst experience. I haven't thought of that. That might take me a minute.
Me neither. I
Wait, is that your favorite worst experience?
What?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Best beer, but bad brewery, like bad hangout place.
Okay.
Um.
Could be taken a couple different ways.
Well, okay. Actually,
service,
I
yeah.
actually do know the answer to that, but it's only because of one beer. Crepuscular. Back East, or not Back East. Front Porch has a shitty tap room, but Crepuscular was one of the best beers I've ever had. But the other beers that they have there,
What made the tap room shitty?
it's just like
It's a large storage unit.
it is. It really is. It's like if Dexter wanted to kill somebody, all he would have to do is put up some plastic.
Okay, all right.
I said to the guy while I was there,
But it wasn't service or anything. It was
no.
just
The service is
space.
great. It's just the space is like they didn't take any care in like providing an experience. It's just like literally here's our brewery. You want some?
So there's
It's like you know.
Yeah,
There's
All right,
no
so-
porch.
But I think my next question would be to follow that up. What had decent beer, but the service was just shit?
Service or the
Like
experience.
the service, like the people there.
I mean,
just weren't-
I don't like think of service as like part of my experience. It's like either the place is nice and the beer's good. If your place is nice and the beer's good and your service sucks, I'm not going to notice.
Really.
I don't care about service. I just want beers.
But like if you're waiting for 20 minutes for a goddamn drink,
Oh,
and there's
that's
no one else
terrible.
there, like-
And they closed,
Oh no, they've got 2 more days that they're going to be open,
but they're closed.
but they're closed by this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was terrible. It took me. There was 5 people in the brewery. It took me 40 minutes to get a beer.
Okay, see, yeah, that's what I was getting. Like that's where that's what I'm talking about. Service, like
Yeah, but I mean, the brewery wasn't that nice, and the beer wasn't that good either. So,
okay,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, I'm sad that they're closing. I don't want anybody to close, but I knew they were going to when I waited 40 minutes for a beer when there was 5 people in the place.
It wasn't even that. They had issues with their the lease, the building that they were in.
Yeah.
When the storage unit company found out they were selling beer out of the storage unit.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're like, no, this is for 2 cars, guy.
So what do we got? We got 2 more beers.
Yep.
Oh, he got that one off a little easier.
That's what she said.
Monster49@gmail.com.
So this is called.
I still don't know why there's.
Oh, sorry. Okay. It's actually not called American IPA. It's called an old school IPA. It's called
Malt forward, then it should be.
Paper Pines, 7.8%.
Would it be? Would it be malt for, or would it be very bitter?
It's a little
No.
malty. I actually really like this beer.
It's going to be the trend, getting back to like basic IPAs.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like in a crowler. On tap, it was pretty good. And like I said, Little House is top 3 experiences in Connecticut overall.
It's good. I got to be honest, I don't like the name.
What? Paper Pines?
No, the name of the brewery.
No, but you haven't been there. It is literally in a little house.
Yeah, but it makes me think of this cute little scene in like a
It is.
70s show.
It's the
Little-
cutest little scene that
soft
you've ever
focus.
seen.
And Michael Landon.
And Michael Landon. Exactly.
All the things you're thinking, it is that. But also, it's fucking awesome.
Michael Landon's ghost.
It's like that, but Quentin Tarantino directed it.
Okay.
So it's like Highway to Heaven, except it's
That's
Highway to
better.
Hell.
It's Highway to Hell.
It's much better, actually.
I honestly really love Little House. It's one of my favorite places to go.
It looks like a very traditional type of beer. Amber colored, pretty clear.
That's for you.
Solid. Regular old IPA.
Yeah, like very middle of the road.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah, they're good people. They run a good shop, and I think their branding is like between Tribus, Bad Sons, and Little House. I think are the best branding overall.
Which actually, speaking of the bar stool sports dude for a second, the Tribus little video they put out with fucking Jake where he was pretending to be
Nobody got that.
fucking Barstool.
Nobody thought that. Nobody understood what that was.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I understood it.
I knew. I
I've
understood
talked
it.
to a bunch of people that were like, I don't know. I was like, that's the Barstool, like the pizza guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I
I
don't
understood
know.
it, like-
they're like, I don't know who that is.
And he did it fucking perfect. Like that. I thought that was fucking hilarious. But anyway, sorry.
Also, I would like to point out that I thought there was one point in there where they were making a dig at me.
You're not that special.
No, but
You're not that popular.
But remember when Matt gave me that hat and I told everybody he like gave it to me, and then in the beginning of that video, Jay comes out, he's like, "They're so cool. They gave me this hat," and I was like, "Was that a dig at me?"
I can see why you'd say that.
I mean,
actually.
I see why, but no, you're not that.
I mean,
No one knows that.
Like, listen, I'll say till the end of days. He gave me the hat off his head. That was like cool as shit.
Who's
And
that?
Matt from
Cool.
Tribus.
Yeah.
Well, so remember when before they opened, they did a like a soft opening at a bar in Milford.
Bar
Yeah.
333.
So I walked up.
No, they were
yeah,
at,
bar
they were
333.
at. They also did one at Eli's.
Yeah,
Eli's
they did.
too.
You do it, Eli's.
Eli's,
I went to the 333.
Eli's.
I went to 333 and I walked up and I didn't know who Matt was, and I was like, "Oh, like that merch is really cool looking. Like, are they selling it?" He's like, "Here, have it." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "This is my brewery." So I told everybody, I was like, "This is the coolest guy." He gave me the hat off his head like at his own opening, and so like I felt like when Jake was like, "Oh, this guy's awesome," he gave me a hat. I was like, "Hey." Wait. I was like,
Gives
"Wait,
everybody a hat.
wait."
Like Derek Jeter when he used to bang chicks and then give them all the same.
The same
the
gift
same
basket.
package.
Yeah. And one chick got one twice.
Yeah.
That's how he got caught out.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think this is a fucking good beer. I would drink this a lot. Paper Pines.
It's very piney.
That's my favorite flavor.
That chick was probably like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah, that's solid.
How
Like,
did he know I liked the gift basket?"
And they've only been open for not that long either, like less than a year. So
no, I mean that's really solid. I can't really say anything bad about it.
no, well, that's kind of like I'm kind of at that point where it's like if I can't say anything bad about it, it's probably good. You know,
I'm fucking
Like it's not. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the best beer I've ever had, but
No,
like
but
I can't say anything
it's
bad.
solid, like you drink more than one of those if like that's what was on tap. That
yeah,
night.
100%. I would order it and be happy with it.
Love it.
I'm dragging here, man. We've had a lot of beer.
Smoke some more weed.
Huh?
We still have another beer.
Whoa.
Who's doing that?
Who? What?
Beep, beep, beep.
It's 420, baby.
I smoke some weed.
I'm not beeping that.
My favorite thing ever was when Jay's like, "I've never done coke." Also, that's a lie. That was my favorite thing we've ever.
Wait, did that get beeped out of an episode?
No, that's like right out there in the
good.
world.
All right, good. So I'm just making sure I don't have to beep this too, because this is on a tight like time frame.
Oh yeah, we
Told
got to
you.
turn this around tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
told you from day one, like, don't edit it.
Oh, listen,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
not
good
editing
at
anything
it.
for me either. So
I
I have no idea how this episode's gone.
Also,
so I
that's a
can't
lie.
give any input on that currently, but
Well, you could listen to it tomorrow.
it's true. That's also true.
listen to the first 10 minutes,
feel like
then
I'm
you'll
not in
understand.
Am I in it?
Barely.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
You pipe in for a couple words.
You weren't here today.
Some
Jay.
fucking work tonight, boys.
Where's that last
We did.
beer?
There's more, though, I thought.
There's one more crowler. It's a kettle sour from Little House.
Oh,
Oh, we're ending on a sour.
fucking do it.
Well, I feel like
A sour note, one would say.
I mean, we could. We don't have to. I'll take it home and drink it. I also,
Well, no, we already said it.
I'm
so
also
we gotta-
pretty into these like 3-way crowler suitcases.
Yeah, those are
little,
pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good amount of beer.
I like
Three
that.
crowlers is perfect.
A crowler is perfect, especially if you're gonna share it with your friend.
Yeah, that's true.
I say
Oh, you know what? All right, so we're gonna do that, but then we also have to end on Justin trying our beer.
Oh yeah,
oh my God, there's two more.
Trying your beer?
Yes,
We made it.
we made a beer
Where?
here.
in a bucket right next to
Homebrew.
where you're sitting.
Christ. All right.
Well, we brewed it outside on the deck.
And I want brutal honesty.
I'll give you honesty.
I know.
No problem.
That's,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean, oh Christ? It's just a homebrew.
That's the problem.
That's not a problem.
You do a whole.
You don't like
Listen,
homebrew?
we're gonna be in the ball.
Some homebrew is great. Some
You're
homebrew-
throwing a homebrew festival.
I know.
Yeah, be a little more.
Well, the whole
supportive.
point. Well, that's the whole point, right? There's a lot of homebrew guys that do shit in the basement that's outstanding. And
We shit in our basement all the time.
Some guys do it in a Brudia.
So, which means we need to we need to make like an up flusher stout or something.
That was amazing.
Totally need a beer like that.
That was so funny.
We went up to it and we did a post-coital snuffleupagus.
Yeah,
Snuffleupagus.
It is a stout.
It is
a stout.
It's always stout season.
We haven't mentioned him. Stop it.
Don't
He
do
who
that.
must not be named.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not.
Megatron.
That was like
It's like Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times and
I
something.
don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
All of a sudden, we'll be getting a phone call.
That's exactly what's going to happen. So
He
don't
shows
do
up
that.
with his fucking stained shirt.
Stained his shirt with a stain on it, or his shirt from the band,
band.
Stained.
No, his shirt with stain on
Okay.
it. He uses his guts hanging over his belt. his fucking beard's like just way too close to his lips.
What are we talking about?
You know.
Actually, I don't know.
You know.
He who shall go unnamed.
Oh,
It's weird. There should be some skin there. It's just the hair goes
I
right
can't
up to
wait
the
for the
edge.
text I'm gonna get when he listens to this one.
Wait, he got real mad when you said he was fat one episode because he was like, "You're way fatter than me."
True. True.
He just said on Sunday he's got to stop being so fat.
Dude, I need to stop being fat.
Don't we all, man?
Me too.
Right.
Actually, I'm gonna start training for that fucking closer to free
Closer
ride
to
soon.
Free, yeah.
So
How many are you doing this year? 1,000?
no, so I did the 40-mile last year. I'm gonna try and do the 65 this year.
Can we try to get the bus going?
Gary's aunt's doing
The
40
party
miles
bike?
this year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Chrissy.
Do we try
Shout
to
out-
get the party
shout
bike
out to Chrissy
going?
Fenton.
My ass hurts
everyone-
from sitting in this seat now. I can't imagine how your taint feels after 65 miles.
So actually, to bring that up, I'm part of Team Craft Beer, which is headed by Marty out
Yep.
of New England Brewing.
Yep.
And yeah, this year we're trying to raise $200,000. We
That's
raised, I think it was like 120 or something last year.
Yeah, but you've already learned in the past few days, burn a church down and you get $500 million.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe this. I'll talk to Marty. Maybe we'll burn down New England,
There you go.
and then we'll.
You just firebomb all the churches on the route.
Wait, they got $500 million?
Notre Dame got a
$700
$700 million pledge from people.
Yeah,
It's
to rebuild it.
On the
tear
first
it
day.
down. Put something new.
Well, they are. They're actually going to, so the new spire that they're going to put up is going to be like a 2019 spire. It's not going to be like a 1919
They've
spire.
decided that already?
Yeah.
1319 Spire.
It's going to be like all glass. And
Like, it's gonna be just a bunch of
beautiful.
iPads.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of iPads. Yeah, that's literally what it's going to be.
That's all it's
Oh,
gonna
shit. I thought it was
That's
sort of.
a Roman Catholic denomination, that church?
be. Yeah.
It is, yeah. So the crown of thorns, the actual crown of thorns, is in that church.
There was a thorn from the crown.
No, the actual. Listen, I don't believe in just anything. I barely believe Jesus is a real person. But if you believe,
I believe he's a real person.
but if
real
you
person.
believe
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Catholicism, the whole crown is in that church.
Was.
No, they saved it. They saved it.
I don't think it's sitting in the building right now.
No, but they saved it. Like
Which is
that's
fine.
where they keep it.
Yeah.
yeah, so it was in the church.
The crown of thorns is housed in Notre Dame.
I still like Trent Reznor's
believe
crown
you.
of shit.
That's where the crown of thorns is.
All right, so what are we doing first? We doing the sour? Or are we doing our beer?
Doing the sour.
Well, we're gonna do a sour, and then we're gonna. I mean, we've had ours. We're only gonna make Justin drink ours.
I know, but
Okay.
We don't even have to do that on camera, actually. That could just be hanging out after.
Well, we could put that on Instagram Live.
They're being ballsy. Let's just put it out here.
Listen, like I said, while I was drinking this at Little House, it's a kettle sour. But the characteristics of the original beer are coming through. I really like that, and
So
I'm a
what's
fan
the
of
base beer?
He didn't tell me. But
So how do you know the original characteristics are coming through?
Because like when you go to like OEC or like Area 2, it's just sour. You can't like taste a base beer like behind it. You can kind of taste like the beer behind it.
I see what you mean.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know.
I'll be
I don't know what kind
interested
of beer it
'cause
is,
I'm
but
not
it
a-
tastes like beer.
Because I'm not a huge sour fan, so I like the sours
Out of there.
that have a little bit of tartness,
Little
but
tart in it,
still
right.
like it's a beer with tart. You know what I mean? So I'll
Right.
be. I'm curious to see if I like this one.
I mean, it's still sour.
Right, but I tend to dig that more than just like I like when we went to OEC when Dane was here. I didn't like any beer I had there.
You're out of your mind because that was all amazing.
Like I just didn't. It was all just too sour, too like it was just too much for me.
Yeah.
I feel like,
But again, that's me. Like
Oh,
I'm not saying it was bad.
did you guys ever watch CB4?
yeah.
Yeah,
I watched it today before I came here. It's still
you
funny.
just watch. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I watched it in like 1992,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also it's still funny today. It holds up.
Dude, I feel like how Dane sounds
Right.
right now.
I have an issue
I
with that.
don't know what that means either.
I know exactly what it means, and I have an issue with it.
All right, so this is our last beer.
Last
Well,
beer of the night.
Yeah, it's a
I
Little
felt-
House.
I felt like it was
sour.
probably a palate wrecker, so hold it off. And then Justin's gonna drink more than this. More.
Well, because I want his opinion on our beer because I know if anyone's gonna fucking shit talk it.
Yeah, this is actually clean sour. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
I really like Little House. I think they're
This is really good.
top 5 for sure overall.
So wait, how many of the 82 or something breweries in Connecticut? How many have you been to?
All of them except for
You would never know it looking at our Instagram.
Well, I don't know. Did you go to Norbrook?
yes.
What'd you think?
Didn't like it.
Didn't like it. Okay.
No, I didn't like Norbert. I mean, like it's the experience is nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of great beer there.
Okay.
They were making a couple Belgians, which I don't like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a Belgian fan.
I'm not either. I like sour Belgians, like Flanders and stuff like that. But
Oh well, that's a different story. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no,
But
like
no.
Belgian blondes and type like.
Yeah, no, no.
I'm not a fan at all.
I wasn't.
Flan.
It was a nice place. It's a beautiful facility.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Broken
wouldn't say
Symmetry.
Love the burritos.
Okay, well that's Paul. That's Green Grunion. Shout out to Paul Mannion and Green Grunion.
They made some good beers. I had a good time at Broken Symmetry for sure.
Isn't that grinding like a taint?
Yeah,
That's Grundle.
Yeah, that's Grundle.
Just like
that.
That's Grundle. The only ones I haven't been to now are Connecticut Valley,
The green
Okay.
grundle.
and then a couple that I'm not sure are even open.
go on.
Hold on, I got to pull up my list here. And actually, you can probably help me out with this.
Yeah, you got to start posting this shit on Instagram when you go.
I
to
know.
these places.
I'm so fat. I
That has nothing to do with Instagram.
I mean lazy.
They make
I mean
your
lazy.
fingers not, like, move.
Okay, so Mapleview Farm and Hop Culture Farms is just open.
They just opened.
I haven't been to either of those yet.
Okay.
The new Relic I haven't been to, but I went to the old Relic.
What's the new relic?
They moved into a new.
They didn't. They just expanded though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just a whiskey bar.
Yeah, but I haven't been there yet. The Connecticut Valley haven't been there.
Me neither.
Cold Creek, is that open?
I'm not sure. You know what's funny? They must be brewing because this is totally weird thing, but I had like a VIP pass to meet the guys from Shinedown. I don't know.
yeah.
was that at Little Pub?
Nah, that was at Theater Works in Hartford.
Oh, okay.
And it was Brent and Zach, and one of the guys there had a 4-pack from Cold Creek. So I don't know if he was the brewer there.
See, the thing is, I think they're still making beer, but I don't know that they have a tap room.
I don't know.
It's the same thing with
Broadbrook too.
Broadbrook.
Right? Yeah.
Cold Creek and Broadbrook I haven't been to because I don't know if I can go there.
Yeah. I don't think Broadbrook's open because they had a problem with their building.
Breakaway, you have to make an appointment.
Who's Breakaway?
Breakaway Brew House.
No idea.
You have to make an appointment. They don't have a tap room. It's like a guy's house.
They're not like a Napa Valley winery. Make an appointment, please.
No, so basically, it's Mapleview and Hop Culture I haven't been to yet. The new Relic,
Yeah.
Connecticut Valley, and that's basically it. And the places that I'm not sure even exist. So as far as I'm concerned, I've done them all.
So it's like you've done a hard 75 easy, right?
Oh, 85 easy.
85?
Yeah. Are we all drinking this? Yeah, baby.
Fuck it.
Oh, we are? All right.
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna break.
Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby.
That was awesome.
I have nothing. I have nothing for that.
I'm gonna keep.
Get up on this.
Get up.
Hey, keep drinking sour. That's gotta kind of.
No, it's good.
I haven't even started on the sour yet, honestly.
I like it. That's why I bought a growler of it.
I see what you mean, though. I mean, you get that base beer. It's just the pH is dropped, so you get a little bit of the tartness in there.
It's like a pilsner.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of sour that I like. Like, it's still beer, but you get that a little bit of tart, a little bit of sour.
All you have to do if you really want to take a super shortcut is just add lactic acid to the beer, and it'll do the same thing.
Well, that's the kettle sour, basically.
You don't even have to kettle sour. You just add.
Yeah.
So you can buy lactic acid. You just add lactic acid until you drop the pH, and there you go. You got that. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's ways around.
Yeah.
What was that? Like, that's the kind of sour that I like. Like, it's
still beer.
yeah, it's still beer, and it's
Paulo.
subtle.
Let's go to the
I would
diner.
actually like that if it was a little
want it?
little drier.
You want to order food?
Yeah,
You order food?
yeah.
It'd be refreshing, and
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
that's all. That was all Tox though.
No, this
Little
this
House.
is Little House.
Oh, Little House. Yeah, okay.
Talks was just the double IPA.
The Little House is good. That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm,
Enjoyable for sure.
Are we having a
Open
side
right now,
conversation?
Thursday.
they should have been at April Sours.
We're having a,
Should have been.
we're having a high
You know what's funny?
conversation.
And I keep going back to that. The April sours. There was a lot of bad beer there.
PB&J.
There was a lot of good beer there too.
PB&J.
There was some good beer
Tribus
It's PB&J.
blew me away.
talking.
Some of the shit they had there.
I didn't drink much at all there, so I can't
Cares
speak.
how much you drink.
We are as good as that Uncrustable we had.
It was. It was pretty
Listen, if you're gonna have a side conversation, do it off mic.
No, it's,
that was the whole joke we were doing on
it's the
mic.
PB&J, bitch.
They were doing PB&J while we were recording
Where?
this.
Crack that beer open.
We still have sours in front of us.
That was
I
actually
chugged that shit already.
Yeah.
Did you drink yours?
it's actually
Yeah.
genius.
No,
moment.
you didn't.
This is mine.
Where's yours?
I
Why
drank
would
it.
his be in front of
It
me?
was in here. I drank
I
it.
said, is that yours?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. These two, like, it's like that side of the fucking bar is
It is that side.
It's
it's a
entertaining.
separate.
The show
It's
has
like
just
the other
begun.
side of the tracks.
Yeah.
It's only just begun.
I mean, I could mute them.
Yeah,
What do you mean? I think
we
we're.
wouldn't have a show.
I have
I
that
think
power.
it's just come alive,
You wouldn't have a show.
or I have.
Really?
spell
would-
come.
What?
Nothing.
All right. Are we opening up post-coil stuff about guess right now?
We're fucking when we're done. Well,
I need,
Justin's
if
ready.
you're opening that up, I need to
Give me that opener.
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna need a flan.
Background on this beer. Where was this made?
Here.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here in this house.
All right.
It is it's a extract batch.
Extract.
Don't be
Well,
so
yeah, 'cause,
shocked.
you know,
We don't have a fucking all grain system here.
Put your fist back in your
because
pocket.
you know. Wait, are you pouring a stout into his fucking sour glass?
All right, I'll drink
Just
it.
rinse it with. There you go. Thank you.
Rinse it up.
Whoa, what happened?
You already rinsed it.
Come on, rinse,
Fucking beer.
rinse it.
What yeast?
Jay would know that.
No, I wouldn't.
Thanks, Jay.
All
I
right,
do. It's a
never
10,
mind.
1056.
Okay. American Ale.
American Ale.
Yeah.
Why yeast?
So yeah, this
we
is
all
our,
we all kind of agree we would like it to be a little bit more bitter, but
Surprised
overall,
I still remember that.
overall, it's serviceable.
You know what else is serviceable?
You.
yeah, this is our first heavy drinking
I
beer.
was like, Paulo, this is escalating too quickly. Get it? This is heroin.
Yeah, 2 spoons. Also, everybody should watch CB4. It's still funny.
That's good.
See,
Yeah.
what I really love about it is everybody that we've fed it to who would shit on it is like,
Wait, what are you talking
And like
about?
not
It's
like
not that
honest
bad.
like honest opinion.
Yeah. No, it tastes. It
It's
tastes
too cold right now.
Jesus Christ.
It's got the good. It's got good body. It's got good carbonation. It tastes to me.
barely.
No, it's totally fine. It tastes to me like a cross between
This is part of the agreement of Justin coming on.
a little bit. No, yeah. I didn't even know we were doing this, but it tastes a little bit like
Neither do we.
like there's a little bit of Hershey syrup or Tootsie Roll in there.
It's
There's
actually
some chocolate.
a blow of Backwoods and a little bit of PBR,
No, it's Ghirardelli chocolate powder.
but also
Totally
a little bit of
all day
PBR.
long. There's no off flavors there.
It's not bad, huh? I'd like to see how it is since we haven't had it in a while.
I would like to see how it is warmed up.
And it was like good, and then I thought it got kind of like weird at the moment.
No,
No,
I'm not
it's still
tasting
good.
No, yeah,
Give me your glass. I think it actually got better since the last time we had it.
it's good.
I've still got a bottle in my fridge that I'm like kind of holding on to.
I never drank
It's
it.
actually a nice carbonation, visually.
We were saying a little more bitter, but I think it's
No, I think you're all right.
in the bottle. It's a little better than it was before.
Oh, that is good.
Right?
It tastes good every time.
Postcoital snuffleupagus. is the
Which
name.
I think there's still some brownies at.
no,
Drunk
they gave
Alpaca.
them all to us at the
damn it.
sour.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
I thought you were saying there's one right here.
all the leftovers.
Those are good brownies.
Yeah, Drunk Alpaca actually made some brownies out of that.
What they
It's
should
weird.
do
It's
is
not
they
bad,
should
actually.
Yeah.
reduce this into a syrup and then make some flan.
I feel like the last time we tried it with
Flan.
somebody, it
In
was
glass.
like in a weird stage.
Last time we tried it with somebody was at April Sours, and it was in the fridge for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
And now I'm rhyming like a rapper,
Because it's.
and I'm pretty fucking dapper.
420.
Don't.
Sometimes I shave my balls, but also I don't know.
I'm
That's
kidding.
where you-
I was hoping I was going to come up with something great.
That's
there.
where you dropped that. Huh?
All right, hit the fucking music. This is episode 68.
Oh, shit. Get the flan.
Get the plan.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We didn't smoke any weed, but we had a couple beers that probably make you want to go and do that, though.
Tastes like weed. Go to Bad Sons right now. Get Triple Doobious.
Yeah,
Smoke
100%.
weed every day. Also, we love our sponsors, Taproom Tackers, Blowfish for Hangovers, Fairfield Wines and Spirits, and Amazon Lyft.
Fairfield Wine and Spirits.
And Drunk Alpaca. Thanks so much for listening. Thank you, Justin Phillips, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely,
Thanks
next
for coming.
weekend is the, what's it called? Homebrewers?
Brewers Ball.
Brewers Ball.
Who wants a 420 flan?
27.
Absolutely go there. We had a great time last year. Everybody go, have a good time, and you might see us. And we won't be wearing fucking stupid pretzel necklaces. So if you see anybody wearing those,
But I might want some pretzels.
They won't be us.
You got to get down into the caramel.
You
Yeah,
fucking
got it.
better save those for tasting glasses. I love you guys. We've been heavy.
My
drinking.
flan just came all over my laptop.
It's worth it.
Happy 420, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Bye.
I love you.